Better late than never. Are we live? Hello, hello. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Please let me know. Can you hear me? Anybody out there? Hello? Better late than never. Just making sure we got people in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. There's one. Yo, 4-wheel drive Tennessee. Howdy. Little bit of foreplay. Yo. Why is it saying 0 people are watching? My weird setup here hasn't caught up yet. It still tells me nobody's watching. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Please give me a quick, I can hear you loud and clear because my setup here is giving me troubles. My light just went out, everything just went off. Okay. Good. Alrighty, here we go. Finally. Man, technology is every single time. It's a nightmare. Cool. Well, wow, that's awesome. Hey guys, what's up? Good to see you. Gary Allen, just a latitude. Lounge 1, Dustin Allen, My Off-Road Shop, Twin Stick Crawlers, what's up? Good to see everybody. Unlimited LJ Adventure, Samuel Joy, Dave and Rogers, bunch of familiar names. Michael Schilling, what's up? Cool, good to see you. Who declined? I hope not. We're going to get to that here in a little bit. We're going to let everybody join the chat, and then we're going to start our conversation about who accepted and who declined. 24 hell and back. Believe it or not, somebody did decline. Maybe more than one. We'll find out here in a minute. And we'll start talking about it here in a little bit. I'll catch you guys up just like last time. We'll do a little catch up. What happened this week, things that have occurred, things that are coming up. Things that I just got done with literally 10 minutes ago. It was a eventful week, so to say. Definitely. Hello from Tennessee. What's up, Padawan? Good to see everybody on here. Thanks for taking time, joining the live stream, our live stream here on a Thursday evening. Hope everybody's been doing well. Hope you guys had a good week, a good weekend. I did. I had a phenomenal weekend. Anybody who cares, I had one of the best weekends of the year that were non-wheeling related. Holy cow. I don't know who of you guys follows me on Instagram and watches the Flex Rocks and Rollovers Instagram stories. Holy cow. Every year for Courtney's birthday, I'm trying to figure out a cool trip, like something for both of us. We don't gift each other stuff, like none of this. Like this is just not us. So we're all about cool experiences, and every single year I somehow manage to make it really cool and figure out something really unique and do something really cool. And last year we went to Europe, did the whole Amsterdam and Germany thing, and I mean that was honestly how are you supposed to top that? And this year, I said it on Instagram before again. For anybody that follows my Instagram stories, there's been this Airbnb that I've been trying to get for us since we started dating, pretty much. It's just something that popped up that I fell in love with as soon as I saw it. And as I was looking up for options for her birthday, this thing popped up, and bam, the exact dates that I needed were available. Well, not exactly. We had to we cut the weekend short. We started on a Saturday afternoon instead of on a Friday evening. But hey, let it be. But we got the Airbnb. And then we got there, and it was 1,000 times more badass than it was on pictures, and it was just unbelievable. It was the most perfect weekend, the most perfect house, the most perfect location. We had every single room in that cabin, if you want to call it that. Some architect built this crazy house in the middle of nowhere on 100 acres of land on the side of a cliff, and half of the house is glass, so every house of the room has direct view on this ginormous waterfall. And pictures don't do it justice. On photos, it looked like a little, creek running down there. No, that was a 4-story tall, super, super incredible waterfall, and all private property, which I had no idea about, and a river going in and out of the waterfall, and like the upper side of the waterfall where the water breaks down was also our property. So we were able to have our morning coffees right there, up there, had an incredible view, and then just hung out underneath and in front of the waterfall all day, every day. No cell phone service, no internet, no television. The whole house had none of this, and it was absolutely perfect. So much to that. Huge thumbs. It was just incredible, and it was a really good thing for us to do. It charged our batteries back up, and like we had such a good time. Anyways, enough of that stuff. It was amazing. But also a couple of other really cool things have happened this week. I just got off the phone with Alex, with Stilbruch Lack, the crazy German that painted my Jeepster, and he's coming back. We're bringing him back to the United States around October, and he's going to be East Coast and West Coast. We're going to do a little back and forth. He's going to start on the East Coast. We're going to paint a couple rigs here again near Alabama, most likely, or in Alabama. And then he is joining us to go to Sema. So, and then when we're in Vegas, we're painting a couple of other vehicles. So, anybody that's interested, like we may have one spot in Vegas and I don't know if we have another spot available here in Alabama, but we definitely have another spot available in Vegas. If you're interested either or, hit me up on Flexworks and Rollovers or Stilbruch Lack USA page. And we'll answer and we'll figure that out. So if you guys are interested in that, getting a crazy paint job from this dude, we're making it happen one more time this year, and I'm sure he'll be back again next year at some point. So much to that. Really exciting. With that being said, I got the news today that Jeepster McJeepface will be at Sema show. Super exciting. Would have never thought that my Jeep would be at Sema show in the first place. I did have it in the Sema show in 2019, and that was already mind-blowing. And I thought that was like this one time in your life bucket list check kind of thing. Especially now with a 6.5-year-old rig, I would have never thought to go again. But now with the paint shop and everything, we got a spot at the Sema show. Super exciting. It'll be outside. So for those that are attending that don't have a pass to get inside, it'll be outside in front of the Central Hall, I think. Really good spot. I'll get into details at a later point, but that's happening. So Jeepster is going to Sema, if it's still in one piece by then, because Sema is after Hell and Back and after Trail Hero. So it will definitely be the most scratched up, most blemished vehicle in that whole place, most likely. So, but I feel like that's, nobody's going to be mad at that. So, and I'm not going to hold back and keep it pretty for Sema. That's not going to happen either. So yeah, super exciting. We're going to have Sema, Jeepster McJeepface in Sema. Oh, Andrew Bailey is in the live chat too. What's up, my friend? Mr. Andrew is on here. Thanks for the donation. Ammo Dog Off-Road, Twin Stick Crawl, and Fake News Off-Road. You guys are awesome. Hey, speaking of donations, I was so rushed. I didn't have time to put my package together here for giveaways. So here in a minute, I'm going to run and get some. Obviously, we're going to do a giveaway here today as well. For anybody that donates anything in the live chat, in the super chat, is eligible to win or automatically enters to win a swag pack. And today I'm going to throw in another trail sack, Flexworks and Rollovers printed trail sack for the back of your rig for recovery gear or trash. And I'm going to throw in a Factor 55 soft shackle, which I have here, brand spanking new in packaging. And let's do a Flexworks and Rollovers t-shirt this time. So a t-shirt, a trail sack, and a soft shackle from Factor 55. Those three things are in the pot today. For anybody that donates more than a penny into the super chat, you're automatically in that, and we're going to pick the winner at the end of this live stream. So much to that. So I ordered merch. That is a big one. I ordered merch yesterday. The biggest merch order in history, in Flexworks and Rollovers history, went in yesterday. And guess what? After all these years, for the first time ever in FlexRock's Rollovers history, we're going to have hats. And not just one hat, but a whole lineup of hats. Super exciting snapbacks and fitted hats with embroidered logos, different colors. All that's gonna come. So super pumped about that. We may release some stuff before Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, which is at the end of this month. But most likely, the majority will launch at Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, including another limited edition collaboration t-shirt from Flex Rocks and Rollovers and BF Goodrich Tires. Very, very super incredible t-shirt design. You guys will love this t-shirt. It sums up my 2022. So if you ever anything crazy that happened in 2022, if you put all of this in one picture, that's what's going to be on the shirt of this year's Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion release. And we're going to have matching posters with that, as well as Hellenbeck posters, all of that. And we're going to be inside together with Beef Goodrich Tires in the booth. Jeepster Big Jeep Face will be there. I would bring sushi, but they're super crazy about not bringing anything but Jeeps into that show. So just sushi's got to stay at home. Oh man, donations are dropping in. D-Day, West Coast. What? My little box here is blocking the names. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. West Coast Off-Road. There you go. Awesome. Roachworks. Thank you. Semi the Ditch Doctor. Thank you. You guys are rock. Appreciate it. So yeah, huge merch drop is happening soon. Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, you guys better get ready. And again, not everything is exclusive to Jeep Invasion. Most of it will launch on our website same day. So there's that. So merch is coming. We're going to have a bunch of new shirts, a bunch of new hats, and hoodies. All of that is coming. All right, so we talked about Alex, the merch drop. Events in general, Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion will be at the end of this month, and then we're also doing the Warren Ride at Windrock Park Sunday, Monday. So whoever wants to ride with us after Jeep Invasion, come see us at Windrock Park Sunday, Monday. Then the next event after that will be the Off-Road Expo in Pomona, California. Believe it or not, I haven't been there in years, in a decade almost. So we're going to be there in the KMC booth. So come hang out with us there. Jeepster McJeepface will be at the Pomona Off-Road Expo in California as well. Not sure about merchandise. I heard we may do some collaboration shirts with KMC and have some cool one-off shirts and one-off posters at the expo. So definitely come stop by at the KMC booth and come see us there if you're local to California or surrounding states. And then last but not least, the last big event that we attend this year is going to be Trail Hero in Sand Hollow, Utah. We're going to be there with Warren and Factor 55 and hang out with everybody. I mean, Trail Hero is just a big family affair. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Oklahoma Wheeling, thank you, man. Hunter Blackwell, Missouri Off-Road, thank you. Keep the rowdy content coming. Oh yeah, there will be a lot more rowdy content here coming soon. I'm gonna make a FRR. I'm gonna make an FRR whatever it is video. It will be an unveiling of my 2011 fully built rear steer. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome, man. Very cool. Keep us posted on it. Definitely keep us posted. We always love seeing the builds from you guys. It's always awesome. Philip Lundy, thanks for your super like. I appreciate it. And for your donation. That's great. My screen is a little bit cut off for whatever reason. And it's cut off right where the chat said. So I'm missing like a third of everything. Here we go. I can move things around. Okay. All right, that's better. That's a lot better, actually. Cool. Cool. Now I can actually read the entire chat. Hello from Vermont. Awesome. Hello, what's up? I've only driven through Vermont on the way to the last Hellenbeck. It was beautiful. Is your Windrock ride going to be Jeep only? I just moved to Malaysia, so no, it is not Jeep only. It's not my ride, it's Warren's ride and Factor 55's ride. But I doubt that they're going to make any, no, I know for a fact that that's not a Jeep only ride. I know Jeep Invasion is a Jeep only event, but the ride at Windrock afterwards is not. So anybody can join on that. Are we talking FRR Wildcard tonight? Yes, we are. Just for everybody that's joined for the Wildcard, tonight's main topic is going to be the participants that have either accepted or declined, the drivers that I called out. That's the main topic for tonight. We are talking about the FRR Wildcard. We are looking at photos for sure. We're going to skip through a couple of pictures again, see who applied via text application. Again, we're not looking into your text application. We're just looking at the pictures that you applied to see what kind of vehicles are in the pot. I feel like that was super fun last time. We get to chat a little bit about the rigs. We get to see some of the rigs that you guys submitted, and we're going to do that for a little while, and then Yanni is not in the live chat today. Yanni, my partner, is backing me on this and is helping me with this. He unfortunately couldn't make it. Again, he is back in Germany, and you have a 6.5 hour time difference. So for him, it is like, I don't know, 3 a.m. at this point. So it's fine, but here's the kicker. Last time he kind of sent me links of exactly the videos that we need to watch this time. This time I didn't get those links. So and I just literally finished working on sushi, and I didn't know. I assumed it was in my inbox, and it wasn't. So it doesn't matter. Luckily, we got internet, and I got YouTube. So at the end, we're going to look at 3 more video applications at the end. Okay, so we're going to look through some picture applications for sure, and then I'm going to pick 3 video applications, and I have no idea what we're going to watch. We're not rewatching the ones from last time. That's the only thing I can tell you. We're going to pick 3 random applications from the hashtag in YouTube, and we're going to watch them together. All right, so we're definitely going to do that. Again, unfortunately, Yanni at least was able to kind of prepare them for me in order to make sure that we don't have one that is, I don't know, 30 minutes long or has, cuss words in it or something. Unfortunately, I cannot 100,000% guarantee for that, but usually YouTube is pretty good about it. So if there is any in it, like YouTube would flag it in the first place. But that was basically what Yanni was doing, was making sure that they are safe to watch in the live stream. And again, either I missed it, I can't find his email with the link. So we're just going to wing it at the end, and we're going to make it work. Rock and Crawl K5, thanks for your donation, my friend. Appreciate it. So yeah, we are talking about Wildcard. We're looking at picture applications and video applications. 3 video applications at the end. Let's talk about the Wildcard for a second. You guys are completely nuts. I am so happy to see how many people are applying via text or, just doing step 1 of the application, the mandatory part, and how many people are making videos. That is so awesome. I'm so blown away by that. It is super, so it means the world to us to see that, and that people actually care this much about Hell and Back, and, get in front of a camera, even if they've never done that, even if they're kind of uncomfortable in front of a camera, they still do it, and it's freaking amazing. Again, whoever is thinking about doing a video application, do it. We're not judging you by, your video skills or your editing skills, any of that. We don't care. That's not what it is about. And make the videos as long as you think they need to be. If you can keep them short and sweet, keep them short and sweet. Like, I know in the original video I said, I think 8 minutes or something. But if your video is 4 minutes, but it is, it's good and everything is said, and, you present yourself well, that cuts it too. So don't stress over the time limit. If yours is a little bit shorter, keep it shorter. Definitely try to not make it much longer, because otherwise it gets difficult in these live streams to watch them, because people's attention span isn't the longest nowadays. So the shorter and sweeter you can keep them, the better. I would say the sweet spot is somewhere between 4 minutes and 8 minutes max. So much to that. Harry Messerschmidt, thank you, my friend. Thanks for the donation. Hey Stephanie, stay as long as you want. Okay. Let me see some of your comments here really quick. It's going so fast that a lot of this is just going past me too fast. Andrew looks so fancy in his YouTube picture. Yeah, right? He does. Oh God. Utah's in the house. What's up? Cool. All right. So if you guys have questions in between about the wild card, about anything, just drop them in the comments, and I'll try to get to them. And if I don't respond to it, ask the question again. Like I'll try to have the chat in my eye the entire time. Okay. So who denied? Okay, people want to know who denied. Yeah. We're getting to that. I will talk about this here with you guys in just a second. Like, let me put this on. I need to, because Yanni is not in the back and helping, I need to let the stream run here on the other side. I need to do some technical stuff. There we go. So I need to figure out how we can vote later. There we go. Okay. All right. Perfect. Cool. I figured that out good. All right. So I understood now at least how to make polls, so we can vote if you want to see somebody or not later in the when it comes to watching application videos. That was the last thing that I needed to do, and open that in a separate window. I just did that. Okay, so we talked about the merch drop. New merch is dropping at around the time of Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, online as well as at the event. We're attending Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, Off-Road Expo, and Trail Hero. Toyota video this Sunday. Big update on sushi. That's happening this Sunday. Today I already recorded at least half of another sushi video. Super exciting stuff. Wait until you see it. I'm telling you guys, like, this thing is going through a transformation right now in a really good way. And another video is also coming with me and my dad that I teasered last time already. Unfortunately, we got too busy editing stuff for you guys, Hallenbeck related, that we had to put it on the back burner. But the video with my dad and I is still coming, and I still say it's one of the best videos that my dad and I have ever done together. So I'm super pumped to show this to you guys. Stay tuned for that as well. Sunday morning, there will be a video on the channel about that. So, yeah. Sunday morning we'll definitely have a video again. Chris Greiner, thank you. Love these live chats. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. Thanks for everybody tuning in. 250 people almost. That's amazing. So thank you guys. Thanks for spending your evening with us. Again, we have a giveaway tonight for a Flex Rocks and Rollovers trail sack. Any color you want, actually. We have 4 colors now: tan, red, blue, and black. So whoever wins one tonight can pick their color. Again, I was too busy and I couldn't prepare everything to show it. So the Flex Rocks and Rollovers trail sack, a Flex Rocks and Rollovers t-shirt in your size, and a Factor 55 soft shackle is all in the pot for anybody that donates any kind of money into the super chat here tonight and helps us finance our crazy stuff here. So, yes. Then, who accepted and who declined? All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the big bang? And are you guys ready to, what we're going to do, how we're going to do is we're going to watch every person that's been called out. We're going to watch their reaction and their video, basically, like how they responded to this whole thing. And we're going to flip through them, talk a little bit about it, and then flip to the next one. And then at the end, there may be 1 or 2 people left that have not submitted a video and have, or have submitted a video and declined. But I can already spoiler that little bit. The people that have that declined via phone and messages and whatnot. So unfortunately, I don't have the videos of them declining because there wasn't one, but I have they're okay to talk about it, and that they they had to decline for this year's Hallenbeck. Believe it or not. Greetings from Savannah, Georgia. Robert, what's up, man? Greetings back. I love Savannah. Gorgeous place. My girlfriend is from Savannah, actually. Okay, so I'm going to switch you guys around. Let me prepare my desktop here a little bit. Photos we're going to go through later. Call outs. There we go. Bam. All right, let me switch this around. Where is it? There, reaction. Boom. Now, there we go. So, we're going to start with driver number 1. We don't know who it is, right? Driver number 1, 2. I don't know why it's not in the right order, but we got a couple of here. So, driver number 1. And please, guys, as we're playing this, I'm going to watch the live chat here at the beginning. Let me know if the sound of the video that we're playing is loud and clear, okay? Or at least loud and clear enough that you can understand. Sometimes because we have to rip him off Instagram and YouTube and whatnot, the sound quality is not perfect, but at least it should be good enough for you to properly understand it. So we're going to start. Ready, guys? Here is the first official driver of the 2023 24 Hallenbach Trail Challenge presented by Beef Goodrich Tires and HP Tuners. Here we go. Boom.
Hey everybody, I'm out here in Moab, Utah, getting ready to kick off the road trip for the Onyx Off-Road Build Challenge. We're just waiting on all the competitors to get into town. And while I was killing time, I noticed that my good friend Marvin over at Flex Rocks and Rollovers, well, hey, he called me out to see if I would participate in this year's 24-hour Hallenbach. And then I went and watched the video showing me what trail they were going to hit. And after seeing that, dude, I'm totally in. We will see you at this year's 24-hour Hallenbach, and I think I've got the perfect vehicle for it.
Boom! Mr. Ian Johnson, my friends. That is so awesome. And I promise this is the first time I'm watching this video at full length. I wanted to keep this kind of a, and I think almost all of the ones that we're about to watch, I've only like watched little snippets so I can say thank you, and I understood that they either confirmed or declined. So, boom, Mr. Ian Johnson is back. For all those that don't know, Ian Johnson is actually a repeated participant. He was part of the 24 Hallenbach in Oklahoma at Rugged Mountain Ranch in 2020 with his LJ race car, tube chassis LJ, and killed it. Like, it was so cool to wheel with him. And now he's back, and he is bringing his bomber chassis, from what I've heard. He built a bomber chassis on four-wheeler TV, so a full-on tube chassis buggy, really capable machine, and he's bringing that out, and definitely a good choice for this trail, especially. He'll be one of the, so far the, oh no, there's two buggies. There's going to be two buggies. The rest is full body frame vehicles. Anyway, so Ian Johnson, super excited to have him back. Phenomenal guy, super good friend of ours, a hell of a wheeler, and it is just an honor to have him on the trail with us, I'll be honest. And it's cool to, like, the knowledge that comes with him, and just wheeling with him is just, it's a great experience, and he's a great addition to the team. And yeah, it's hopefully going to up our chances to finish this trail within the 24-hour time limit, which I'm telling you guys, I've never been so nervous before a Hallenbach that we are not going to finish this trail in time. And it's the shortest trail we've ever had by a long shot. And we've never been on a trail this short mileage-wise. It's not even a mile long. And I'm seriously concerned that we're not finishing. Again, video production, please don't misunderstand this. Like, if we would be hitting this with 3 or 4 buddies without a media team with us, different story. I'm talking with how long everything usually takes and how brutal this place is and how many obstacles there are back to back to back to back. And all of them are difficult. So, this is going to be wild. So, give it up for Mr. Ian Johnson, my friends. I'm so excited to announce that he is back on Hallenbach this year, and the first driver of the day that has confirmed and accepted the invite. So, one smart dude, and he is super down to earth. I agree. And all these men, he sure is. Heck yeah, I mean, everybody's perfect. Hey, audio's good. I didn't even ask. I saw somebody said something about audio earlier, and I saw it in, High Plains Drifters. I saw your comment, so I was like, all right, cool. Thank you guys for letting me know. Sean crossed the line. I'm late, but I made it. Hey, Sean Cross, good to see you, my friend. Dustin Allen, good to see you back. Yeah, awesome. So, what do you guys think? Ian Johnson? Bam, check. All right, let's switch it up. Let me prepare for driver number 2. You guys ready? Here is the second participant of the 24-hour Hallenbach Trail Challenge 2023. Here we go.
Marvin, of course. My answer is abso-freaking-lutely. Are you kidding me? I would absolutely love to be on the next 24-hour hell and back. As long as the doctor signs off for it. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to do all of this down work and be out of the game for this long and then do something stupid like 24-hour hell and back if it is not advised. So don't worry. I will keep you updated. So Marvin, pencil me in as a yes. Absolutely, I will be there. Woo!
Ha! Holy moly. We switch screens here. Yes, Mischief Maker, the Scottish Hammer, Holly Fowler, has confirmed that 24 Hell and Back Trail Challenge will be the first thing she will do after this whole, back spline catastrophe that she's currently working through. Once that's all settled and done, that'll be the first thing on her list to do. And that is super, super exciting. Obviously, we don't know how all of these things are going. There's definitely a maybe still in the room. You know what I mean? Like, depending on what the doctors say, how she feels, and what kind of condition she is, once Hell and Back comes up, that's when we're going to make that final decision. And I am working on right now to find at least somebody that's kind of on the back burner in case Holly has to cancel last minute, which we totally understand. I just want to be prepared for it. So until then, we are counting her in 100%, treating her 100% as an official participant, and we have not a single doubt that she won't make it. Just obviously, there's definitely a huge risk involved with her, and we don't want to be responsible for her having, doing more damage to her body or, just getting back in the rig just a couple of weeks or whatnot too early, and then doing more damage to her spine. None of us want this. We want Holly to be safe and sound and, go through this healing process properly and be back in action 100% here soon. So, let's hope that everything goes well, that the doctor gives her the green light, and that she's all ready to rock and roll again when about mid-September comes up. Okay, so wish her all the best. Make sure you follow her journey on her YouTube channel. Make sure, you motivate her, that she gets everything ready for Hell and Back, and that she's at least mentally prepared to take on this year's Hell and Back. I saw right now a couple of questions from you guys. Somebody is asking, Dookie19, what trail? So, in regards to the trail, make sure you watch the video that is titled Location on the thumbnail. Just a few videos back in our library. Watch that. In that video, I present basically the 3 trails that I looked at prior throughout the entire year that I location scouted for this year's Hell and Back. And the third one, the very last trail in that video, is this year's trail. And I'm telling you guys, what I've shown you in that video is I'm not even scratching the surface. So, I'm not spoiling. A couple of people are like, man, now you already spoiled where we're going. Trust me, I haven't spoiled anything. If you think I spoiled it by whatever I released, you haven't seen anything. This trail is so ridiculous. No. Okay, Andrew Bailey ready to go wheeling again yet? Andrew Bailey is ready to go wheeling again. His buggy is in the finishing stage, and he will be my passenger. So we're not going to risk him bringing his brand new buggy that was out of the game for so long and that he put so much blood, sweat, and tears into rebuilding to have a shakedown run at Hell and Back. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to do that to him. And honestly, Andrew is a phenomenal spotter, and he is worth everything to me outside of the vehicle, because he keeps me in line, he keeps the event in line. He's a phenomenal spotter. He's going to be one of the main spotters of the event next to Thomas, our main trail guide for this year, Thomas with Fabin 801. He's going to be the main spotter, obviously, because it's his home turf, but Andrew is right below him, and if there need to be 2 spotters, then Andrew jumps in, and Andrew is always going to be my spotter. So Andrew will be there, but Andrew will be in the passenger seat of the Jeepster. All right, fingers crossed, and thanks, Marvin. Holly's in the chat, so if you guys want to talk to her or wish her a a happy recovery or a good recovery, you can do that right now in the super chat here. So let's see what you guys have to say. Holly, love your wheeling style. Hope to meet you. Hey, everybody's got love for Holly. I love seeing that. And She Crawl says Thomas is an amazing spotter too. I agree, Thomas, and it's Thomas home turf. Like, I'm not gonna overpower Thomas with somebody that's never been there, no matter how much I trust that other person in spotting. You know what I mean? Thomas is spotter number one, and if Thomas needs a break, or if we have two rigs doing two different lines or two different obstacles, Andrew's gonna jump in for us as well. If a lizard is involved, you know it's going to be gnarly. That's a good point. Okay, well, good. So, there is participant number 2, Holly Fowler, Mischief Maker. Bam. Another thing that we don't know yet, is she going to bring Mischief Maker or is she going to bring Nessie? That's definitely something you guys need to discuss with her. And, like, whatever you guys want to see, you should mention that in the comment section of her YouTube channel. So, definitely, maybe we can get her to bring Nessie out. But, well, honestly, if I think about it right now, I would personally love to see her bring Nessie. But Nessie is a race car and a lot less comfortable overall than Mischief Maker. So it might be better to bring Mischief Maker just simply because of, I don't know if Nessie has doors or if you have to jump in Dukes of Hazzard style. I honestly don't know. If it has doors, then it might be a different story. If you have to climb in, it might not be the greatest idea. So, who knows? We'll leave all this up to Holly. Anyways, this was participant number 2. Now, I'm going to open and prepare participant number 3. All right? Let's see, really quick. I'm ready to see Nessie do work. Guys, I am too. Like, so ready. Cool. Great to see that. Everybody is, like, rooting for Holly. Okay, Holly's saying Dukes. So, like, in Nessie, she has to get in Dukes of Hazzard. I think that's what she's referring to. So, the car has no door. Nessie has no door. So, like, that might be a little bit of a, added risk factor right there if she has to climb in and out of Nessie 4,800 times a day and at night. Bring both. Another good point. So he said, just bring both. Keep one as a backup. If very, very solid point right there. Cool. Alrighty. Then let's get going and let's switch to participant number 3.
Okay, I was called out by Marvin from Flex Rocks and Rollover to attend this year's 24-hour Hell and Back challenge. And Marvin, I accept your challenge. I'm going to bring the Rubicon. We got some work to do before we go, but I'm excited to see you there.
Now, how freaking awesome is that? That is something I am so pumped about. Like, Rudy's Adventure and Design is officially taking on 24 Hell and Back Trail Challenge. Like, that is something that I'm so pumped about. It's a first-time participant, and it's a first-time participant, Wheels and XJ, has a phenomenal YouTube channel, is a really cool cat, and we can finally see him do some really, really difficult wheeling. Not saying that he hasn't in the past, but it's just not the most prominent thing on his channel, I would say. So I feel like we're all going to be watching him and see. I know that Rudy is a hell of a driver. I've wheeled with Rudy. I've seen how Rudy drives. People underestimate him a lot. And the Rudicon, he can downplay this Jeep as much as he wants. That thing is a freaking tank and is built really, really well and performs really, really well. So, super, super cool. He does owe me a door. Yes, sir. Maybe. I'm pretty sure after this Hell and Back, we're even. So, I'm not even mad at it. XJ Life, let's go. So, yeah, that is also, I think, is it the first XJ in Hell and Back? Trying to think. It might be the first Hell and Back XJ. We've had Nick LeBlanc at Rain of Rocks with an XJ. But I don't know about Hell and Back. Not sure. Maybe. I don't know. Pulling a blank right now. But it might be the first XJ. So yeah, Rudy's adventure and design. It's kind of not home turf. I know for a fact he's never wheeled that trail, but at least it's not too far for him too. So and I'm curious what he's gonna do to RudyCon, his XJ, in order to prepare that poor Jeep for the beatdown that it's about to experience. So that's something really exciting on everybody that we're talking about here today. Make sure you follow all of these people's YouTube channel and social media in general and see how they prepare for hell and back. So all of them are going to have to do a little bit of something to their vehicles to get them ready. I've heard a bunch of people throw in, like, already talk and discuss some pretty gnarly mods that they want to do before this event, and they're all going to cover that on YouTube. So definitely, if you haven't, subscribe to Rudy, Big Tire Garage, Mischief Maker TV, and follow along. See what they do to get ready for 24 Hell and Back. Yeah, super pumped to see Rudy at the event, and yeah, I don't know. Let's see what you guys have to say. Let me read through your comments for a second. I would love to enter my XJ. Man, it's never too late. The wildcard is still live. By the way, we have August 3rd, so you got 3 more days. The wildcard, again, will stay live throughout infinity for now, but the cutoff to be considered for 24 Hell and Back at least is the 6th. So whoever hasn't submitted a video yet and is still kind of thinking about doing one, do it. And remember, hashtag FRRWildcard has to be in the title in order for me to find it. All right, check for leaks and send it. Yeah, exactly. Man, I'm telling you, I have never been so nervous about a trail. I don't know how many axle shafts and drive shafts like somebody can bring in order to be prepared for that. Like, this is going to be gnarly. Keith Crumb, thanks for your donation. Crazy. Cool, so everybody's excited about Rudy, I feel like. Yes, yeah, this is great. You guys are pumped to see Rudy. Me too. And it's the first time somebody new to the game, somebody that probably doesn't 100% know what he's getting into. Everybody's watched the videos, but Holly and Andrew, who are both on here, and Leah She-Crawls, who's also on here, everybody can confirm. You think it's gnarly on video? Like, it is a lot crazier in person. Like, video never does wheeling justice. We all know that. It never does it justice, and especially for Hell and Back. And we already have pretty good media people that really try, but I'm telling you, live and in action, it's a whole different ballgame. Again, what trail is it again? The trail's name the trail's name wouldn't tell you anything because less than a handful of people have ever ridden this trail. So whatever name, even if I would tell you the name, you wouldn't know it. But also, we're not exactly saying that yet. And all of this will be part of the video. And the status quo right now is that we will be allowed to talk about this trail. We will be allowed to give you guys location, coordinates, all of this. So whoever wants to hit this trail after Hell and Back is done with and the videos are released, it looks like we can do all this and we don't have to keep it a secret. It looks like the town where that's it wants to promote four-wheeling and a super pro off-road. So yeah, with a little bit of luck, if nothing changes, we will be able to really talk to you guys about this trail, and you guys will be able to run it afterwards as well. So that would be super cool. I would love to see videos and get tagged in photos and videos of you guys trying to make it through that trail. So yeah, very cool. Hello from Rock Springs, Wyoming. What's up? Man, we got people from all over. Vermont, Wyoming, Utah, Georgia. It is freaking cool. I'm glad it's you picking the wild card. So many amazing people and sick vehicles. Yes, it is. It's not just me picking the wild card. So it's going to be me, Yanni, Mr. Andrew Bailey. I may even, obviously everybody that is that confirmed Hell and Back will now be added to a group chat. And I may even throw, once the 6 comes around and I need to make a decision, I will most likely even let the participants, the drivers that are, that have confirmed, also have a word in it. And then obviously you guys, whenever we watch the videos, and you guys can vote in the poll in the live stream here in the live chat. you guys have a voice. And then also, we always do a re-upload of these live streams a couple of days later in a sweet short version where you can re-watch basically the Wildcard videos. So we're going to look into the comments there. All of this combined, plus my opinion, Andrew's opinion, Yanni's opinion, and every participant's opinion, all that comes together, and that will decide who's going to be the wild card, or who is going to win the wild card. I want to go to Fields and Forest, but apparently you have to be in an off-road group to enter. Well, Fields and Forest is opens up for events most of the time. Reach out to Bob on the Fields and Forest Instagram or Facebook page, and I'm sure he can give you more detailed information or tell you a good weekend when to come. Jason Vanover, my friend, I love you. Thank you so much. J Frost 84, thank you. Hello from Wisconsin, love the content. Thank you guys. Really, really appreciate it. Man, over 400 people are watching. This is nuts. You guys are great. South Dakota. She Crawls, Fields and Forest has events. Yes, exactly. So it's very event-based. But they have a bunch of events. Almost every weekend there's something going on. So you should have a good, there should be plenty of opportunity for you to bring your Jeep or your buggy, whatever you got, and wheel Field and Forest. Humble Pie, exactly. Glenn's Hobby Life is mentioning Humble Pie. Check out Humble Pie. A phenomenal event. Really cool. For everybody here that has no idea what I'm talking about, Fields and Forest is the off-road park that 2022 Hell and Back took place in New Hampshire. So the last Hell and Back was at Field and Forest in New Hampshire, a really phenomenal off-road park in New Hampshire. For all those that are just like, what, there's wheeling in New Hampshire? Yes, there's wheeling in New Hampshire, and it's freaking gnarly. Okay, cool. So far for everybody that just tuned in, anybody that donates into the live chat today, into the super chat, any kind of donation bigger than a penny, you will be automatically entered into today's giveaway, which is a Flex Rocks and Rollovers trail sack, a Flex Rocks and Rollovers t-shirt, and a Flector 55 soft shackle. And the winner will be selected at the end of this live stream. So, so much to that. Then we have confirmed anybody that just now tuned in. The people that are confirmed already for this year's Hell and Back is Mischief Maker JKU, Mr. Ian Johnson, and Rudy's Adventure and Design. Those three we got saved. So we want to move on to the fourth person. Let's go. Bam. All right. This is a good one. All right, you guys are ready? You guys ready for the next one? Let's switch this.
What happened here is we bit off way more than we can chew. Yeah, and most people, have one rig to get ready, and everybody teams up and they get the rig ready. Well, we got 3 Jeeps to get done that aren't even close.
I mean, here's the thing. We got called out by Marvin, Flex Rocks and Rollovers, to be on this year's 24 Hell and Back Trail Challenge. And the second we got called out, like, everyone's blood pressure went through the roof. In this whole thing, we're running on peg time here. We're late to dang near everything. Even if we're early, we figure out how to be late. And if Marvin hasn't given up our spot yet, we accept the challenge. And if he has given up our spot, we're going to apply for the wild card. Because we've got to be on Hell and Back.
I don't know if we really said this, but this is the main Jeep that's going to Hell and Back.
This is what will be
the twin turbo TJ is our go-to rig,
and it'll be the shakedown run for the twin turbo setup. So I'm actually stoked about that.
I'm pretty pumped about it.
It's gonna sound, if it runs like crap, it'll at least sound cool.
Yeah. Twin turbo TJ is going to make it to 24 Hell and Back if Marvin still says we can go. If he doesn't, we're going to be kind of really sad.
Everybody, please go tell Marvin.
You got to
give away our spot.
It's like
Peck Brothers has to be.
These are good guys, Marvin. You've got to understand. Well, they're trying. That's at least.
They're probably the ugliest guys you've ever seen, but they've got to be on Hell and Back.
You gotta vouch for us.
At least the guys with the mustaches.
Yeah, we're gonna make Brady grow a mustache for hell and back so we can all be twins.
I can't grow one.
All right, guys. Man, that makes me happy. That makes me happy to see. The Peck brothers have confirmed. Better late than never. They were about a day late with their video. I was already getting nervous. Already texting them like, do I have to find a replacement for you guys? No. They have put out a video and they have confirmed, and they're busting their butts right now to get at least one of the 3 Jeeps that they're building parallel done. And Caleb's Jeep, the red one that you saw, twin turbo, I mean, LS with a twin turbo setup, that is going to be so cool and such a pleasure to hear a blast through that canyon that we're about to tackle. So cool, so cool. Jesus, High Plains Drifters, you're crazy. Here's beer money. You're the man. Well, won't use it for beer money, but it'll be hell and back money or merchandise money or something. Huge thank you, man. Everybody, Kelly Serprish, thanks for your donation. Corey Williamson, Logan Diviak. Good to see you, Logan, back. Awesome. And Sean Cross, my friend. All the good people on here tonight. This is amazing. Randall Hurd, thank you. Sorry. Peck brothers are pretty much fat boy wheeling. Love frat boy wheeling. Yeah, I agree. I love them. They're such a mess in the best way ever. I love it. And I have to say, that is probably the nicest fab work on off-road YouTube. I have to give those props out to those guys. Like, the work that they are doing to all of those 3 Jeeps, I mean, just absolutely mind-blowing. Like, for those 3 guys to do everything themselves, and the quality of craftsmanship that those 3 stooges putting down there, I am very, very impressed. Like, this is very, very nice stuff. I hope the Jeeps hold up and they're going to murder hell and back. I really, really, truly hope for them that they're going to do well and that the Jeep holds up. Yeah, obviously the Jeep won't have a whole lot of freaking trail time on it by the time they hit hell and back. So, especially with the twin turbo setup, you know, I hope everything holds up. I'm sure they think the same way, but you know, maybe they can hurry up a little bit and finish a backup rig too. So in case one you know, hits the fan, that they have something else to pull in. So either way, even if you guys just get one rig done, I want to see you guys at Hellenbeck. I'm super excited to see Peck Brothers there. Finally, we get to wheel it together on a Hellenbeck. They're definitely going to bring a whole bunch of good humor into this thing. So, yeah, I'm pumped. Christopher Crooker, thank you for your donation. From Paris, California. Love the Peck Brothers. Yes, for Peck Brothers. The 3 Stooges. Yeah, I mean, come on. Brand new stickies will suck. Yeah, that's true. Even my set of stickies is hardly broken in yet. I've put a new set on this year and haven't got to wheel on them a whole lot. So excited to see Rudy, man. Those guys are pure entertainment. Yeah, you guys, yeah, good. I'm glad that you guys, at least, we can all agree on that the people that I've called out are, you know, it's up to them, obviously, to accept or decline. But I think if, the people that we've been calling out here will guarantee for a good show. Okay, people are asking for a couple other names here. Esther, thank you. Thanks for your donation. You're obviously also entered to the giveaway. Again, we're giving away a trail sack, Flexworks and Rollovers trail sack, color of your choice, Flexworks and Rollovers t-shirt in the size of your choice, and a Factor 55 soft shackle. All that's in the pot today for anybody that throws in a donation in the super chat, and we'll pick the winner at the end of the live video here tonight. Cool. So that was participant number 4. Well, participants. It's a whole crew. So honestly, I also don't know. They're only bringing 1 Jeep, but they're 3 guys. In theory, that would be in most scenarios, that would be an issue. It'd be like, how is that going to work? It's most likely they only have 2 seats in those Jeeps. Like, how is that going to happen? I honestly don't have the answer for you. That is up to them how they want to make that work. But here's the thing. The trail is, like I mentioned before, 0.9 miles long. So it is very short trail. We have 24 hours for this 0.9 miles. You can walk this trail probably 50 times in the speed that we are driving. So it doesn't matter if they have, if like, I guarantee you at no point in time more than one person will be in the rig and the other two will just walk past it and spot and be part of it. Like, it's not, on this trail, there's no long dirt roads. There's no long stretches in between where everybody needs to find a seat. It doesn't matter. I've walked the trail up and down in an afternoon, and like, it's totally fine. You don't like, it's easy. So everybody that's wondering how are you gonna put 3 tall dudes in one Jeep, that's how. It's only going to be one guy in the Jeep. The rest is going to be walking. Story till now is in the live chat. What's up, Sean? One day I want to do a 24 hell and back. Man, you got your spot right here. Here's your confirmation. If you ever decide to build a buggy or build a Jeep or anything that can tackle a 24 hell and back, you're on the list, my friend. So, cool. Yeah, awesome, guys. That is participant number 4. So, again, for anybody that just joined, we have Ian Johnson with the Big Tire Garage bringing his bomber chassis. We got Holly Fowler, Mischief Maker JKU, bringing one of her 2 Jeeps. Who knows? Maybe both. One as a backup. I don't know. Then we got Rudy's Adventure and Design in the RudyCon XJ. Super pumped to have him there. And now we just got the Pack Brothers confirmed. So we have, we got four teams confirmed so far. Ready for the next one? Let's see. Let's look through the comments really quick. A little bit of foreplay. Thank you from the boys Mac and Mitch. You guys rock. Thank you guys. Miss you. This is awesome. Great job, Marvin. Randall Harris, thank you. Thanks for watching. Oh, Story Till Now just dropped a bomb and says, I'm going to build it maybe next year. Ooh, are we going like, is the Overlander coming to the dark side? I love it. That would be super cool, Sean. And man, if you have a rig, if Sean, Story Till Now, builds a beater rig or a rock crawler, dude, I need to see some of your trails, man. I'm even down to go overlanding with you. Like, I said this before and I'll say it again. Like, you live in the most gorgeous part of this side of the world. Like, I want, like, if you have rock crawling trails that are just half as pretty as the overland trails that you got around you, send me an invite. I'll throw the Jeep on the trailer. I'm coming. Oh God, Whistling Diesel, Dave and Rogers, that would be it, man. If anybody got connections to Whistling Diesel, like, let's bring it on. That'd be hilarious. Whistling Diesel in his G-Wagon, I would pay money to see that. I would literally pay money to see that. So, yeah, awesome. Cool. All right. Are you guys ready for the next call out video response, whatever you want to call it? Let's get the next one going. Boom. All right. Now, let me do full screen here. We got a vertical video this time. That's good. All right. Let me switch the screens. You guys ready for participant number 5?
So I seen this morning that Marvin from Flex Rocks and Rollovers called us out.
I did.
He wants us to bring the old FJ over and go on his 24 hours to hell and back. I think we'll do it. Sounds like a good time to me.
Hey,
damn.
Do you think it'll make it?
I don't know. Haven't seen the trail. I don't know what we're going on, but usually I've seen his videos in the past. It's pretty rough stuff they go on, so she may get some dents in her. I hope not, but maybe. We'll see.
We're up for the challenge.
Oh yeah, I think we're up for it. There's some stuff we got to do to this thing. It's not finished. We need to boat side it still.
Oh,
it's never been done. We got skid plates to put underneath of it. We got a ring and pinion to put in the back. We got some stuff to do, but we'll be there.
Awesome. How cool is that? Yeah, guys, big surprise, like biggest surprise for me, and like so exciting. Like I'm a fan, like first and foremost. Fab Rats, like I love their videos. I like the whole crew is just phenomenal guys. Like I got to meet, we've met a few times, like it's like corporate trail rides and whatnot where we saw each other wheel but didn't get to spend a lot of time together. But then at the Wrecker Games, that I was so lucky to be chosen as the host, the MC for the Wrecker Games that Matt's Off-Road Recovery put on, that's where we got to spend a little bit more time. And I got to tell you, I mean, those guys are just phenomenal. Like straight stand-up guys, super down to earth. Paul is a hell of a wheeler. Like we've done a few trails together, and one thing is for sure, that guy is not scared of anything. He will put tires on anything, and that XJ works like a champ. If you want to see a little bit more about the FJ, we actually have a walk around at the Raddest Rigs of KOH 2023, so somewhat recent video from KOH. Paul and his FJ are on the thumbnail, and somewhere in that video we have a full walk around of its current state at least. So like Paul said, they're going to do a bunch of mods to it, and like that's also going to be something on the FRRWildcard YouTube channel from now on, where they're going to be starting pulling the FJ back into the shop. And like he said in the video, they're going to boat side it. They're going to do all kinds of cool stuff to it. So very exciting. I'm super pumped to have them. Finally an FJ, a Toyota in the roundup, not all Jeeps. Which is also super exciting. And this Toyota boogies. I mean, it's built really well. Paul is a hell of a driver. He's got a good crew behind him. I'm excited for every single one of those guys to be there. And yeah, to go to hell with us. Let's see what you guys... Okay, everybody's pumped about the FRRWilds. That is great to see. You guys are all in on the FRRWilds. I think that is such a good fit. Like, such a perfect fit. Great fellas, FRRWilds are epic. Cool, yeah, everybody is down to see the FRRWilds go to hell with us. Yeah, man, that's cool. So now if I know I won't break down first FRRWilds, I can at least drive as good as Peck Brothers. Oh man, awesome. It's so cool to read your comments about that too. So I'm excited for us. I'm excited for you guys. I'm pumped. Like, that is a lineup so far. Super excited. So yeah, that was 5 drivers. The overall lineup at Hallenbeck, obviously you gotta count me, which makes sense, 6. So you've just seen 5. We have 5 people that have accepted the invite, plus me makes 6, plus the wild card makes 7, and then we have one more spot, one more call out that had to decline. And let's see if you guys can guess who that is. Like, I mean, who did I call out that we didn't mention here right now? Let's see who played close enough attention, and I will spoil it as soon as I read it in the live chat. So the first person that guesses it, we'll start talking about it. I want to see some interaction here. So who have you got? Who did I call out that did not respond via video, at least here? Let's see. I also thought you would have done a way better job filming. Trying to read through your comments. A little bit of floor play. You got it. There you go. Okay, you guys got it. So yeah, Bleepin' Jeep, unfortunately, had to decline and is not going to be participating in 24 Hallenbeck. Why? I can't tell you guys, because they have good reasons. Like, absolutely no hate. Absolutely, there's nothing bad, no bad luck whatsoever. But again, I can't talk about it. I don't want to take anything ahead from these guys. So they have, like, please, I'm sure they're going to make a statement about it of some sort, maybe on Instagram, maybe in a YouTube video. Once the reason why they can't participate is a little bit more public. All that will come. So please be patient. And if you have questions, and if you really want to know why Bleepin' Jeep had to decline Hallenbeck, go on their YouTube channel, on their Instagram, in their comment section, or send them a PM. But in the comments, I'm sure they're pretty good about answering those, and they will either answer you right there, or at least, or we'll make a post about it. Either one. I'm hoping they're doing this. They're going to make a post about it as soon as they can talk about it. But they have a good reason why they can't make it. Sucks for us. I would have loved to see Colt and Matt there in either one of their rigs. But hey, there's always next year. And next year, as you guys know, or as you guys maybe know, we'll be back on the East Coast, or at least East Coast, Midwest, somewhere in between. which is, at least for Matt, a lot closer. So we can, like, I hope to see him on Hell and Back next year at least. So, but all of this, again, I don't want to take anything away from them. So the real reason why they're not participating and why they had to decline is going to come from them at some point. So those are the people. I keep reading, and I want to say something about this really quick. So a bunch of people are saying, hey, ask Nate from Dirt Lifestyle. I've read his name so many times, so I'm going to say it here once. Nate and I talked about Hell and Back several times already. He actually called me earlier this year, way earlier already, when he started building his Samurai, that he really wanted to be on Hell and Back this year, and the Samurai is going to be his Hell and Back rig. That was our whole plan. He was honestly one of the first people that I talked to about Hell and Back this year, and we were really counting for him to be there way before I even did any kind of call out. But unfortunately, also his year took a completely different turn of what he expected. And he had to build other things before he was able to finish the Samurai. Everybody that follows his channel knows exactly what I'm talking about. So the Samurai had to be put on the back burner, and that's why the Samurai won't be done, and he just doesn't have a rig that's running that can take on Hell and Back up until the Samurai is done. So he is another candidate for maybe next year. But yeah, Nate and I are good friends. I love Nate to death. Phenomenal guy, great content creator, and I would love to see him at a Hell and Back as well. But again, like, he had other things, or his year just took a different turn than what he had expected, and that's why his Samurai build is not going to be done for Hell and Back, and that is why he won't be participating, or why he was out before we even started calling out people. So just as a note, and like all the other names that are in here, just wait. Okay, so now we have a spot to fill, and I have a bunch of people on my list who I want to fill the spot to. Yet again, I feel like now calling out people again, I don't want to like stretch this out too long. So let me do my part, and my team, let us do our part here in the background. We have a really strong list of people that could be that could fill Bleep and Jeep's spot. Let us figure this out, and we will get in touch with all of those people that we think would be a good replacement, and we will announce it. Once we have a replacement and that replacement is confirmed, we will announce that, okay? But again, I'm not going to start this thing from scratch now and start calling out people and then they can't do it and blah, blah, blah. So that's not going to happen. So I'm going to be doing my work in the background, figuring out who can replace Bleep and Jeep. And once we have that person, I will announce it. So there is that. But yeah, a couple of names that I've been reading here in the comments are on my list of people that I would like to reach out to about being a part of this year's Hell and Back. So, and if you guys have recommendations, again, I love reading this. Anybody that is out here that you have in mind that you want to see on Hell and Back, obviously I'm going to read the comments here in the chat, but also for anybody that watches this video after the live stream and the chat is not existing, but the comment section is, throw it in the comments. Who do you want to see take Bleep and Jeep's spot? That would help me with my decision tremendously. So I won't give any feedback on your comments here right now, because I don't want to, like highlight somebody more than somebody else. Everybody's on that same list, and now we're going to get to work and figure out who it is. But the more comments I see from you guys dropping certain names, the more clear, or the easier you make it for me at the end to pick that next person. And again, it has nothing to do with the wild card, obviously. The wild card is the wild card, separate spot. That is not, like, don't mix those two up. So the wild card is the wild card. L&B, Holly accepted. Yes, Holly accepted. If her doctor tells her to go, obviously. Like, if the doctor gives her green light at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to. So, and again, also for you guys, like, I see a bunch of really big YouTuber names here. Like, I don't want to say I'm an introverted person. I'm not. But for me, reaching out to all of these big influencers, such as Fab Rats and even Rudy, and like the people that I'm friends with, like that I know, but I'm not super close with because they live on the other side of the country and we've maybe seen each other 2 or 3 times, here and there. it took a lot for me to do this, to just call out these major freaking YouTubers and influencers. But I feel like, yeah, I need to keep, like, I don't know, for me to read, like, there's other really, really big names out there that obviously everybody would like to see on a Hell and Back, but just remember, like, do they have a vehicle that can partake? Or, you know, that's the biggest thing usually, is like, do they even have a rig that can take on something like Hell and Back? So anyway, Robert Grill, thanks for your donation. Good little breakup here. Anybody that donates anything in the super chat is entered to win our swag pack today, which is this FlexRocks Rollovers trail sack, a FlexRocks Rollovers t-shirt, and a Factor 55 soft shackle. So much to that. Now we have gone down the list. Again, I'm going to repeat this one more time for everybody that just now tuned in. The people that have accepted my invite for this year's Hell and Back are Ian Johnson from the Big Tire Garage, Mischief Maker JKU, aka Holly Fowler. We got Rudy's Adventure and Design with the RudyCon. Then we got the Peck Brothers. And now we also have the Fab Rats. Those 5 teams are confirmed and are going to be a part of this year's 24 Hell and Back. And I couldn't be more excited and more thankful for those guys to commit to this and to do this with us. And I hope you guys agree with me that this is just already a phenomenal lineup. I can drop one more bomb, something that has happened in the meantime. Like, and I'll be honest with you, I did, because it happened after I called, like, I recorded the call out video and I called everybody out. No, let me back up one more time. It's a person that is a very close friend of mine and that helped me or made a dream for me come true this year and has done a lot for me in the past in general and is a really good friend of mine. He was going to be part of Hell and Back. Then he had something else come up, an event, or like it was a race actually that was supposed to be on the same weekend where Hell and Back was going to take place. So I took him off the list because he is a race car driver and that's what he does and he needed to be at that race. So I took him off the list. Then things happened. I don't know if the race got postponed. He hit me up and all of a sudden he was back on. And I think the race got pushed out or was a different weekend or we switched weekend. Something happened where all of a sudden he was able to do it again. Well, in that time, I already had recorded the call-out video and I already called out people and I already had my lineup set. So I was like, I can't really, how we're going to do this yet. And I'm sure not going to say no to him because, again, A, great friend, B, made a dream for me come true this year by letting me race King of the Hammers with him and putting me in the passenger seat of his race car. And then also being one of the highlights for me at the Arizona Hell and Back. So Mr. John Grounds with Proving Grounds Racing in his 4400 Ultra 4 car, his LS3 powered Miller chassis, is also joining us for 24 Hell and Back. So we have one bonus spot right now that we haven't even talked about yet, and I don't really know how to bring it into the storyline any other way other than just straight up telling you guys that we had to add one person to the spot, and that is John Grounds. And I hope you guys are just as excited as I am about this because A, we're going to have a 4400 Ultra 4 car do a world-class rock crawling trail that is the most technical and most difficult thing I've ever seen. So that's going to be exciting. John is a hell of a driver and has proven that at the Hell and Back in Arizona. And the Ultra 4 car is absolutely rowdy. For those that have watched my King of the Hammers video this year, that exact car. For those that have seen the Arizona Hell and Back, that exact Ultra 4 car is coming back. It looks a little different, has a different livery now, and John is pumped, John is excited, and it's also cool to have somebody come in as well that is not a YouTuber/influencer and is not a wildcard, but he's a racer. He's a professional Ultra 4 racer with over 10 years of racing and King of the Hammers experience, so that is freaking awesome. So that is a whole different aspect, a whole different personality, a whole different look. He brings so many things to the table that none of us have, and definitely a whole bunch of skinny pedal and hardcore action. So I'm super pumped to say that as well, and to finally throw that out there, that John Grounds is also participating in this year's 24 Hell and Back. So let's see what you guys have to say to that. Lowell Watt in Bull, Canada, thank you for your donations, guys. You rock. Alan B, thanks for your donation too, and Ryan Dietz. You guys are crazy. This is amazing. You guys, there's so... Yeah, Mr. John Ground, such a nice guy. You guys are all on the same page. That is great to hear. Race car stuff. Bam. Hell yeah. Yeah, everybody's in. Everybody's excited. Somebody says, Rest2106, put Luna in. Luna and Marlon are some of my greatest friends around here. But, and just for you guys to understand, it is so hard for me to put together a solid East Coast team every time we do an East Coast when it comes to other YouTubers. You know, there's just not a whole bunch of us here on the East Coast. So Luna and Marlon, they were invited last year to the New Hampshire Hell and Back and had a conflict in dates and had confirmed something that they couldn't get out of. So they unfortunately had to cancel. So they are invited again for the next East Coast Hell and Back. So is Bleep and Jeep as well. The Bleep and Jeep thing was more geared towards Colt at the beginning, because Colt is, you know, kind of in the middle of South Dakota. So I, you know, with inviting Bleep and Jeep, in my thought, it would have been, okay, Colt is coming, bringing his samurai, Matt is flying in and riding with him, you know, but like for Luna and Marlon in Chattanooga, Tennessee, that's a 30-hour drive, you know what I mean? I'm not inviting a bunch of people from the East Coast to travel all the way across country, other than people that have told me that they really don't care and that they want to do this. And again, for Luna and Marlon, they're great friends, and I want them to be at the Hell and Back in 2024 on the East Coast, so I'm saving those guys. Same with Busted Knuckle Films, by the way. Busted Knuckle Films, also, Matt is also a really good friend and has been on a bunch of Hell and Backs, and I would like to see him back, and for him, I have a spot for the 2024 Hell and Back. Also, to kind of, I can't keep re-inviting the same people over and over and over again, which I'm already doing with half the participant, but at least the other half has to be fresh blood, young fresh blood, which that's what it is now. It's a 50-50 split, and again, the person that is replacing Bleep and Jeep will also be a first-timer, most likely at least. Okay, let's see what we got. Fabrication 101, thanks for your donation, my friend. Change that torque converter, Chris says. Yeah, that's a good point for John Grounds for the Ultra 4 car. So he has put in a different transfer case, he told me. There's a different transfer case with a different ratio in it, and he does have a lower gear in this car now. So it's still not a rock crawler. It's still very far away from a rock crawler, actually, but it is not like what he had, like a 4,000 stall, like a 4,500, it was ridiculous in Arizona. So it's not as bad anymore, but still, it's going to be interesting. And it's really not a trail where an Ultra 4 car has any business of being on. So that'll be freaking great. I'm excited to see this thing on there. Dirt Lifestyle Nate. I said something about Dirt Lifestyle Nate just a minute ago. So once the live stream is done, you can go back when it's uploaded and watch what I said about him. Exactly. Came in late. That's fine. Totally fine. But again, I'm not going to repeat all of this now. Just watch the video later on, and you'll see what Tim said. Tim Cameron and his rock bouncer. That would be sick. Tim Cameron would be an honor for me to have on here. Like, Tim Cameron is definitely one of my off-road heroes, but he's not even racing rock bouncers this year. Like, he's dedicated his life this year to dirt track racing. I hope he's back in 2024, and I'm like, I'll see. I'll throw him an invite. We'll see. That'd be awesome. Okay, cool. So much to that. 5 people have confirmed. John Grounds is coming on board with us as well, plus me, plus the wild card, and then whoever we're going to replace with Bleep and Jeep. So much to that. Now, I would say we're going to jump right back over into the next topic, and that is some of the wild cards. But before we do so, I wanted to mention something, and I know now it's kind of late already in the game, and it's not a huge deal, but it's something we experienced with our last live stream, and that is the music. We had a bunch of videos, or at least 1 or 2 videos that we watched in the last live stream, from people that have submitted a video that have used, regular music, like chart music, Spotify music, and that gets copyright flagged on YouTube. And we didn't catch that. So some of the live stream from last week, YouTube forced us to mute certain sections because there was music playing in the background that is, copyrighted. And therefore, I either had to delete the whole video or mute certain sections of the video. So I had to go in and mute those sections. So if you rewatch what happened last week, that's the reason why some of the sections are now muted. So please, guys, again, the FRRWildcard is going to be a thing in the far future as well, and next year. So all these videos will stay there, and we will keep looking into them for future events and future Hellenbacks and future trail rides and meetups and all that stuff. So any application that you guys record from now going forward, either don't use any music. Again, we're not judging you by your video editing skills whatsoever. Either don't use any music or make sure that you use license-free music. So you can get that on YouTube straight. YouTube has a library for that. You can make an account at Artlist and download it there. It's a license-free music website that we use at least. There's a million of different ones. So make sure you either get license-free music or no music at all. But don't play, your new favorite song and embed it in the video. Then we either can't watch the video, or if we don't catch it and we watch it, YouTube will mute it and we get a copyright strike. So please make sure that that is something that you remember in case you're thinking about making a video. So, El Keru 4x4, you are crazy, my friend. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Wow. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see. That Darren Parson and that Bob Gladiator. Yeah, that thing would be trashed afterwards. Brittany from Lightbright in the side chick. I talked to Brittany and I talked to Kevin. I don't know if it, not this year, but last year, the year before, something like that. And their supporters, they love the Hellenbach, all like no bad blood at all. But they said they don't want to do it. They don't want to do 24 hours. They said if I would ever do something where I do 12 hours, sleep, and then 12 hours, they would consider it. But they're not in the mood to be up for 24 hours. And I respect that. It's not for everybody, man. It really isn't for everybody. So no bad blood at all. I'm sure we find other opportunities in the future to collaborate and wheel together. But yeah, they just don't want to they don't want to be on the trail for 24 hours straight. I get it. It's not for everybody. Got to respect that. So, yeah, so much to that. Nick, sorry about the music. Bro, really not a big deal. I didn't even mention it. I forgot to mention it. I should have said it in my video. It's nothing that anybody ever thinks about. And usually, especially people that don't have a big YouTube channel and aren't monetized on YouTube, it doesn't matter. You can use that stuff all you want. But since we're monetized, we get copyright flagged immediately. And YouTube is letting all hell loose on us because we're using, copyrighted music. So just FYI, not a big deal at all. It's just something that we had to learn the hard way now because we didn't catch certain songs. Cool. 12 hours napping back. I love that. 12 hours napping back is a great call. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's like, yeah, I don't even want to. No, I'll keep that for myself. Any cool Toyota stuff coming up? Jeremy, or Jeremy Ryan, I don't know, Jeremy Ryan is asking. If you would only know, Sushi is standing right behind this tree, and there's like this big glass window, and then there's the Jeepster parked, and then Sushi is parked right next to the Jeepster. And I worked on Sushi all day today. That's all I did today. Finishing up the projects that we did last week. Sushi has grown up. Sushi has not grown up in terms of size, and it's still sleeper. Like I feel like we're still down on the path that I told you that I want to take on this thing. We didn't change the subject here, but it has grown up in terms of capabilities as a sleeper. It has definitely grown up. So to spoiler a little bit, we took care of the bumper rock slider situation, and with that we did a little bit something else because you had to do it in order to do that, and things escalated a little bit, and now sushi is just perfect. So we haven't messed with the carb or the gearing yet, so those are still two big weaknesses of this thing that we would then tackle in the next stage. But I would say stage 2 of sushi is now complete, and it is freaking amazing. I can't wait to show you. And I don't know if I can make it happen this weekend, but either this weekend or next weekend, I'm going to go wheel this thing and see what it can do. So we have at least 2 more sushi videos on the way. Or one is already done in the editing room. One I'm currently shooting, which means it's already halfway shot approximately. So there's going to be a bunch of Toyota content coming. And I'm not really sure how Hell and Back is going to work out for me in terms of me and my dad, because we're going to stay, like, Hell and Back is going to be in September, I told you guys already, and then Trail Heroes in October. So I'm not going to haul everything back and then come back. So I'm going to leave my rig out there for the time until Trail Hero starts. And since my dad is also attending Trail Hero with Axel Off-Road, and I think is even one of the main sponsors for this year's Trail Hero, or one of the big sponsors, he's coming with me to set up his booth and whatnot, and we still, like, the big trailer that I have, we share. So I may have to put his Jeep on the trailer with mine, which would mean that Sushi would have to stay at home. But I'm currently trying to figure out somebody local, Georgia or Southern Tennessee, that has a single car trailer sitting around that he doesn't need, that he can borrow us for for a week or two. So my dad can bring his YJ out there on his own, and I have space on the trailer for Sushi. We have to figure out this trailer situation here soon, but that's like my problem right now. But I hope that we can find somebody that can borrow us a trailer, and that would allow me to bring Sushi. And then Sushi is going to be my backup rig. Not sure if it makes it past the one obstacle, but it doesn't matter. Like, Sushi is Sushi. And, like, you know, even if it's just one more obstacle that I can climb after the Jeepster gives up, that would make me so happy. If we can get a Sushi appearance in Hell and Back, I'll be really happy. But again, I can't. Again, logistics are a problem right now. I don't know if I can make it happen. Only if we can find a trailer and my dad is willing to drive out there by himself. We don't know yet. We will figure it out. Sammy, if anybody is in this area and has a trailer and wouldn't mind giving it out for like a week or two around September, send me a PM on Instagram. That would be, or if we are Facebook friends by any means, send me a message on Facebook. That would be great. Cool. Josh Johnson, it's really like Toyota if it doesn't have 4 transfer cases. Man, you know, I'm really trying to get around this whole dual case thing. I don't know yet. So we're either going to do dual cases or change the transfer case gears in an existing case and add power to it. So more power, single case with different gearing, or dual cases. So we'll see. But that's all. Sammy the Ditch Daughter, I'm in Marietta. Oh, how crazy. That's awesome. Then, yeah, hit me up on Facebook or on Instagram. Cool. All right, so what else do we have on the list? Photos, applications. Are you guys ready? Should we flip through a couple of pictures of people that have applied for this year's Wildcard, or for the Wildcard, not just for Hell and Back, but for the Wildcard in general, being considered for Hell and Back because they submitted within the time frame, which the time frame ends on the 6th. And I made a note here last time we flipped through pictures where we left off. So we're just going to pick back up where we left off last time and look through the pictures. I think we got a little bit, well, not even halfway to whatever I had downloaded last time. So there's so many. I think we're at over 350 applications at this point, which is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, let me turn the screen around and we'll pick up where we left off with the picture applications for the FRR wildcard. And again, I'm going to throw the link for the FRR wildcard into the video here in a little bit, in the comments, in the description, whatever, once I'm done here. And you guys can obviously still apply. You can. The written application is the only part that's mandatory if you want to be in the pool of people that we choose from for our future events, such as Hell and Back. And then there's a second step that's optional, where you can submit a video on YouTube where you answer certain questions and present yourself and your rig, and then put the hashtag FRRWildcard into the title of the video, and that will basically higher your chances to get seen and chosen. But for now, right now, we're going to flip through some of the picture or written applications. All right, let me go back. Reaction. There we go. Boom. So this is who we left off with last time. My good friend Billy and Denise out from the Pacific Northwest submitted their beautiful Samurai buggy tube chassis. So we already talked about them last time, so we're going to move on. All right. What are we looking at here? This thing will not make it to Hell and Back or any other future events, but I appreciate it. Yeah, if this is a project, send us some more photos once you're deeper into the project. Oh, now we're talking. An early Bronco on 39-inch red labels, it looks like. Very cool. Very cool truck. I got a heart for early Broncos, a big heart. This thing is awesome. Very cool. Looks like East Coast. Beautiful rig. Yeah, same truck again. Super cool. Yeah, early Broncos are beautiful. Then what we got here. CJ7 to what it looks like on coilovers, full hydro, 1-ton axles, as far as I can see. Some semi-bowl tires, but it looks like it's on the West Coast, so they're probably in their prime. Very cool. Good looking rig. I love CJs, man. I really like CJ7s. Or CJs in general. It doesn't matter what kind of CJ. Very cool rig. Thanks for your submission. Jace Keltner. Thank you. Noted. Cool rig, man. Very cool rig. So what do we have here? This thing looks mean. Super stretched. Definitely the front stretched to the moon. Front axle is like lining up with his grill. The rear stretched out. It's got both sides on it. Some armor all around. 40s, I would say. Coilovers, 4-link. Very cool rig. Jake Rocha. Very cool. I don't know what it is. LJTJ. I'm again, like, once we look through this, obviously their written application part is giving me all that information too. We're not going into people's privacy here and leak their addresses, so all we do is flick through pictures. But Jake, thank you for your submission. Oh, James Ryder. That is a familiar rig right here. So James was the one that was so kind to take off on a random Monday just to drive us through Browns Camp in Oregon. So if you guys have watched the Hell and Back location video, the location in Oregon, James was my man to show us around, basically. Like, he drove us into the park, showed us around, showed us the obstacles. Super cool guy. Definitely a hot participant for the wild card. Super dope dude. Wheeled super hard. Has a really cool Toyota. Yeah, super cool rig. Cool rig, cool guy. Helped me a bunch with figuring out Hell and Back. Yeah, big shout out to James Ryder. Phenomenal rig. Super cool. Yeah, here we go. That was one of the trails that we walked through. Crushers, I think is what this is called. Yeah, in Oregon. This thing is gnarly. What do you guys think about it? About Tacomas like that? 4 doors. Phenomenal. Very cool. Cool. Thank you, James. Thanks for your submission. What we got here? Hey, Jared Wilkinson. Very cool YJ, man. Like, clean, dude. Hey, simple, on leaf springs. Got a winch, got a light bar, got some BFGs. Probably not the rig for hell and back, but that doesn't matter. Again, this is a wildcard application, and the wildcard is also eligible for other future events where Jared Wilkinson might have a perfect shot for, because, again, I also have Sushi. That's on 33-inch tires. By the way, we measured the tires of Sushi today because they're 315s, and I don't know what to do with that measurement, and they measure at exactly 33. So, hey, you know, events and videos where Sushi is being driven and that are geared or you know, that are worked around Sushi, rigs like this are perfect. So do not be intimidated by these crazy big rock crawlers that we keep showing. We will pick people from the wildcard list for future videos that where we want people with small tired rigs or something that is not on 43s and coilovers and V8s. So don't hesitate to submit an application if you have a similar rig like Jared here. Like, that is super cool, and I appreciate you submitting that, because there will be videos in the future where we're looking for rigs like yours. Cool, man. That's a nice sand dune somewhere. Let's see. He's from Washington, so that's up in the Pacific Northwest, I'm assuming. Beautiful. Oh, Jason Gruss. That's a familiar rig. So Jason Gruss was also submitted a video wildcard. So he was in the last live stream with his video wildcard. Super sick YJ. Yeah, awesome. This guy is freaking nuts. What a picture. What a shot. Cool, Jason. We got you. So who we got here? That looks like not Viagra, but whatever, I think it's Cialis, whatever the trail is called, the hill is called, right next to Viagra. Disney, Oklahoma. We got a TJ here. Good looking rig, man. Jason Prophet. I hope I pronounced your name right. Cool looking rig. Very, very good. Sweet. Good looking TJ, man. Like, fully built, coilovers, 1-tons, 40s, wheel speed. This is a steep hill. I know exactly where that is. And that is, yeah, man, that's ballsy to attempt that in a Jeep. So, hell yeah, great rig, great photo. I recognize the obstacle. You're getting, if you put tires on that, then you know how to wheel, man. Same here. That is at S'more. Cool. Isn't that crazy? Like, I can look at a rock and at some trees in the background and tell you where exactly that obstacle is. That's ridiculous. Very cool rig, man. Super stretched, very cool, good looking rig. Nothing else to say. Fully built. There's every bell and whistle on there that you can add. Very cool done. Very well done. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jason. Next up is Jaden Noyce. 4-door, 4-seater, 2-seater, 4-seater. I see a kid in the back. Cool. Very good looking rig. Also, cool looking buggy. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that rig looks like a video thumbnail of a video application that we have. I haven't watched the application yet. Yanni has, but I haven't. But I think it has a Coca-Cola livery now. And maybe I'm mixing them up, but it looks like that rig. Jaden. Okay, thanks for your application, buddy. Looks great. Cool looking rig. Then we got another YJ, TJ, CJ. We don't know. I don't know, at least. It's a TJ. Judging by the steering wheel, it's a TJ. Good looking rig. Hell yeah. On Corey's CTI trailer and the Metal Croak trailer. Cool. Very cool. Interesting. Not sure where you're from. I'm going to look that up in your application, but definitely interesting. Very cool looking rig. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for your application. Oh, the old Jeff Perkins. That is awesome, man. Good to see you in here, man. Like, people aren't too proud or too cool to submit that wildcard application. Jeff, for all that don't know, was a part of the 2020 Hell and Back in Oklahoma at Rugged Mountain Ranch. Freaking killed it. Super fun guy to wheel with. Like, I consider him one of my good friends in this industry as well. Like, is a hardcore wheeler. Like, really, really skilled behind the steering wheel. His TJ is super, super capable. And yeah, just a hell of a guy and super fun to wheel with. So thanks for your application, Jeff. I know where to find you and I know how to get a hold of you, man. Hell yeah. Super, super cool. Ooh, look who we have here. Jeremy Dupper, also a friend of mine, somebody that I'm familiar with, and he does the Unlimited LJ Adventure. So also a pretty awesome trip. I think it's a week-long trip if I'm not mistaken. Definitely a longer trip dedicated for Jeep LJs. So if you have an LJ and you want to go on a crazy, crazy adventure, something kind of like Ultimate Adventure, hit up Jeremy Dupper with Unlimited LJ Adventures. He'll take you on a trip of a lifetime, man. Everything I've seen from this guy, top notch. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, noted, man. Awesome. Very cool. Thanks for your application, Jeremy, and we'll be in touch. Oh, a Toyota. Finally. See, people, you guys always give me crap about, oh my God, you need more variety. Where is the variety? Why is it all Jeep? Like, look at even the applications are 99% Jeep. Like, it is so hard, especially in the Southeast where I'm at, to find people that are non-Jeep vehicles that are built to that extent that can take on something like a Hell and Back. It's not easy to find. So super excited for Jesse Maston's application. Thank you. Super badass Toyota, like solid axle, completely built, little exo cage, 40s. Look like a little bit of a bob bed going on. Phenomenal. Very, very cool. Great looking rig, man. Thanks for your application, Jesse. Same one. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I just like the shortened bed. Looks great on it. Then Joe Garland. Why does that name sound extremely familiar? Very, very familiar. Man, you probably hate me right now because I don't remember, but I know you. I know you from somewhere. I'm so bad with names. Super sick rig, though. Very cool rig. Rockholics, man, that rear tire, like the rear stretched to death, super cool. That's Katemsi, that's Oklahoma, so I would say he's somewhere in the Midwest. Hey, sick rig, thanks man, thanks Joe. Oh, a rock bouncer, first one, rock bouncer, rear steer, some freaking 44-inch boggers and some good old 15s. Awesome, John Grigsby, hell of a rig, man. Very cool. Reminds me a little bit of Matt's rig, Busted Knuckle Matt's. Oh, it's a 4-seater even. Very cool. By the way, guys, this stuff here, so good. I don't know if you who has tried the Liquid Death tea. Phenomenal. I'm really not a fan of their flavored waters. It tastes like sparkling dish soap, but this stuff is phenomenal. Really big fan. Liquid Death iced tea. Cool, very cool rig here too. I'm spotting some Deuce axles here, 5-ton, what is it, 5-ton axles. Rockwells, that's the word I'm looking for. Cool. Holy cow. Man, John, like we've been Instagram and Facebook friends for a while. That is one of my favorite YJs in the universe. Like, that is a beautiful Jeep. A beautiful Jeep. What do you guys think? Like, wow. And I love you guys' comment. Hey, I know that rock. I know that Austin. Like, yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, you show me a picture of a rock with a tree in the background. I tell you where it's at. Chris Moore needs to do 24 hours back. Not from that angle. Ryan Teets, mine should be coming up soon. Really nice rig. Yeah, this one is freaking so nice. John, I love your Jeep. Love it. Like, everything about it. It's stretched to an LJ, I think. 43s, 1-tons, super clean, super nice roll cage. I love how the exhaust exits here on 20s, 43s, like I said. Really well-built rig, and he beats on it. This was like when it was first built. I know he beats on it. I'm pretty sure he rolled it on his first time out. Beautiful rig. Yeah, there we go. He beats on this thing. This is AOP. Crazy. Beautiful rig. Awesome. Thanks, John. Thanks for your submission. Another Samurai. Finally. Finally another Samurai. Got some trail gear axles under it. Full hydro. What are those? 40s, I'm assuming. Everything looks huge on a Samurai. Got a good exo cage going on. Nice. Very nice. Why can I not? Now I can't zoom back out again. There we go. Cool. Very cool. Johnny Moe. Beautiful rig, man. Love the American flag as a headliner. Very cool. Great looking rig. I love a Samurai. I always did, man. Samurais are phenomenal rigs. Another Toyota. Awesome. Same here. Again, not the biggest rig, but clean builds. Not totally cut up. Still on leaf springs, Yoda axles, probably 37s under here. Man, what an awesome rig. Jonathan DeBeald, I think. Cool rig, man. Thank you. For really good looking truck. I got a heart for Toyotas now. So, Stripper TJ. I've been seeing this thing all over social media lately. This thing has been popping up a lot lately. Very cool. I love the rock bouncer-ish cage. 2-inch tubing all around, double B pillar, freaking this artwork here on the windshield, the hood scoop. A really cool looking rig. I love the color. So, thumbs up, man. This thing is cool. Joseph Baz. Super cool. Oh, here we got a rig in the works. But hey, 42 reds on 20s. Full roll cage. Shock whoops coming through the hood. Like, I see some custom front end here. Like a, I don't know, maybe it's like a front half kit or something. Very cool. Awesome. Josh Twigs. That thing is super cool. Keep us posted. You know, obviously it's not going anywhere the way it sits right now, so definitely submit another application or update it or reach out to us if this thing is done. Very cool. What we have here, another Samurai. Stretch to the moon, again. Sick, dude, sick. Full hydro, but the ram must be behind the axles. Missing a winch, which is fine. It's on reds. What are those? Those are small reds. Are those still like the 37 reds? Maybe they're 39s. Maybe. I don't know. Hard to say. Sick. Very cool. Very, very cool. Love the bronze cage. Looks good. Volkswagen. Oh, it's got a Volkswagen engine, I'm assuming, in there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, here's the hydro. Okay. I just couldn't see it on the other side. Sick. Kyle Hurley. I'm so bad with pronouncing names, especially English last names. Oh, man, I'm terrible at this. I'm sorry. I really deeply apologize for anybody that I mispronounce here. Oh, 37s, I see. Kelly, thank you for clarifying here. Kelly is in the chat, so those are 37s. Sick. Thanks for your submission. Then, Kyle, wide TJ? Yes, that's a TJ. That's not an LJ. Sick, dude. 40s, coilovers, some aluminum armor on it, hydro assist. Dude, this thing is ready. I like it. I like it a lot. Clean build, man. Very clean. This looks like the Rubicon or something. Very cool. Deep snow, man. I wish we get snow like now. No, I don't. It's beautiful and it's like great for vacation, but I'm glad that we don't get snow like this down here. Been there, done that. Sick. Super cool rig. Thank you. Thank Kyle. All right, what we got here? Toyota. Toyota, is that a Toyota? I'm pretty sure that's a Toyota. Hard to say. It could be a Ranger. What do you guys think? Kyle Lynn. What do you guys think? Toyota or Ford Ranger? Or S10? I'm like, I don't know. Hard to tell right now. I say it's a Toyota. I'm 95% sure it's a Toyota. Very cool rig. Here it's on, oh, it is on reds. Very nice. Cool rig. Nice. West Coast. Very cool. Very, very cool. Wait, is it right-hand drive or is this like an image thing? It is right-hand drive, right? Or are the photos flipped? Am I crazy? No, here it's on the right. No. Here, right-hand drive, right? There's a steering wheel. Huh. Cool. Yoda, first gen 4Runner. Okay, thank you guys. 86. Kyle. Cool rig, man. Thank you. What we got here? Kyle Mosley. Another white TJ, I'm assuming. Nice. Oh, that's a tiny photo, but he's getting some air. Cool. All right. Thank you for your submission, too. Cool rig. Badass. Kyle Mosley. Leo Krampf. Okay, what we got here? JL on like what, 35s, 37s? Awesome, man. Very cool. Again, also another rig that, again, I don't see enough of those kind of rigs. I'm so pumped to see how many of you guys or how many of our followers have sick vehicles and big builds. Like, it's crazy to see. I would say we can put the crown on our channel for having the most followers with the most build rigs. I think we taken that one home. Like, it's just unbelievable what you guys have sitting in your shops and your garages. But again, we also want people with smaller rigs to apply for it, because we will have things coming up in the future where we are looking for rigs that have maybe not 43s and V8s, you know? So thank you, Leo. Oh, it's a Gladiator, actually. It's not just a JL, it's a Gladiator. Cool. Very cool. Love the wheels. Look great. Then McRae Smith. Sick. Also, I think same first gen 4Runner, I'm assuming, if I'm not mistaken. That looks like the one that we talked about earlier. Pretty similar, at least. Sick rig. Cool. Yeah. Got a custom bed in the back. Tor, the Green Machine on Aura Eyes and 40s. And yeah, fully built, man. Ready to party. And we got Matt Mogavero. Cool. 4-door JK. Yes, on 40s. Got some reed knuckles on it. Like, yeah, looks solid, man. Really solid. He wheels it, puts it on the side, doesn't care. Clean Jeep. I mean, they're probably all different time periods, but that's a clean photo. Great looking rig. Cool. Thank you, Matt. Who do we have here? Matthew Belcher. Your name sounds familiar to me too. Cool tube chassis. I don't know. Yeah, just a tube chassis, but very cool. Love the color and love the proportions of it. It looks good. Looks very good on a big tire garden with some boggers on it, man. That makes me happy to see people still run boggers. I love boggers. 8 build. Cool. Matthew. Sick. I like it. It's different, man. It's different. I like it. It pops. I like the color. Oh, we got a race car. Matthew Jones. That looks like a 4800 car or something. Hell yeah. Super cool. Mojo Racing. I like it. I like it a lot. Very cool, man. Thanks, Matt. That's Chocolate Thunder right there. Awesome. Thank you. Michael J. Chaplin. What we got here? Trail buggy, that's not a bouncer. I wouldn't call it a bouncer. It's just a trail buggy. It's a good looking trail buggy. Got a goat build sticker on it. Maybe it started as a goat build chassis one day. Who knows? Looks cool. Hell yeah, that looks like Rugged Mountain Ranch. Or Oklahoma. That looks like Oklahoma wheeling. Let's put it that way. That is Rugged Mountain Ranch. That's Tacker Creek. That is Tracker Creek. We drove through this in the 2020 hell and back. Deep water, stay left. Yes, sir. That's where Ian Johnson did one of these in his LJs, and Matt almost lost his Jeep in the water. That was a good time, man. That's an awesome trail. Thank you, Michael. Michael Lenning. 4-door JK on big 43s. Yeah, Quake LED. Sick. Very cool. Thanks, Michael. Ooh, a moon buggy. Well, would you consider that a moon buggy? That looks like a Jesse Haynes chassis or something. Dirty hooker on some reds. Got some fab housings under this thing. Looks really clean. Love it. Very, very cool. Beautiful rig. Love the wrap too. Man, that looks good. Man, that looks good. See, like that, I'm always a huge fan of, and I wish that this would be easier to achieve on a full-bodied or on a regular framed vehicle, like a normal Jeep, not a tube chassis. I love when when the winch is hidden somewhere and all you have is a fail lead and the winch hook popping out, and you have a free grill, nothing blocking airflow and nothing just building up in front of your grill. I always like that, and obviously on a tube chassis it's a lot easier. But even on a Jeep, I've been playing with some ideas on how to achieve a similar look on the Jeepster, maybe. But again, then it would require me to cut the frame off because my front bumper and my frame are one piece. Yeah, nothing that happens anytime soon, but I love that look. And it's super functional. Your approach angle is way better. You have way better airflow. It's great. Cool rig, man. Very cool rigs. Obviously competing in WeRock. Thank you, Michael Knapp. Appreciate it. So, where we got here? Michael Rorik. Two-door JK. You don't see many two-doors anymore. Very cool. On some KM3s. Some aluminum bumpers. Some Curry axles. Yep. Coilovers. Nice, man. Thank you. Beautiful. Cool, good-looking rig. Some KCs everywhere. KC Era 3s. And the same headlights that I run in the Jeepster. What we got here? That is a TJ with boost. That tells me this thing, yeah, that looks like an intercooler and that looks like a pipe. That thing has got boost. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I would assume this thing's got a Terpsky hidden somewhere. Good looking rig, man. Love the color, love the stands. Yeah, I'm usually not a fan when people try to recreate Jeep grills, but this looks good. This looks good. Cool. Let me read some of you guys' comments. I haven't looked over here in a minute. Link to apply in Instagram bio. Yes, exactly. Link to apply is in my Instagram bio. Good call, Leo. Cool. Yeah, good. I was just talking about Crawl America, right? I hope he's considered. Cool, guys. Thanks. Those are great. Mike Ludzik. Sick rig. Oh, here it is flexed out. Same rig. Looks good. Maybe needs an engine skid plate. I can see that oil pan busting on a rock. Oh, and I wasn't wrong about that Terpsky. There we go. Here's the turbo sticking out. Sick. Here it is again. Okay, so again, I was kind of not hating, but like just mentioning that I'm not a fan of like self-built Jeep grills, but this looks good. And then it's obviously also functional because the intercooler is completely covering this thing. So sick. It's on air shocks. Different, man. Hell yeah. Turbo, air shocks, like just stuff you don't see too much on Jeeps. Very cool. Oh man, here's Nick again. Here we go. Trouble is in the house. Nick applied did a video application that we reviewed last time. Hell of a guy, hell of a rig, a Jeepster, which, you know, I'm always biased. Yeah, super, super cool. Beautiful. We already talked about him last time, so thanks, Nick. Another rock bouncer. Very cool rig. Got doors in it. Rock bouncer, trail buggy, whatever you want to call it. Good looking rig, man. Love it. Some TSLs. Awesome. So Nick Wagner. Thank you, man. Good looking buggy. Rick Nelson. I've seen this thing at KOH. I've seen this thing before. It's a massive buggy on like 46-inch tires that look tiny on this rig, which is wild. Super creative, super different, very, very, like, you can spend some time looking on this rig and you'll find all kinds of cool stuff. Just very different. Awesome. Awesome to see this thing applying. Very, very cool vehicle. Rick Nelson. Super cool. Thank you. Thanks for applying, man. Super cool rig. Very unique. Oh, that looks like Skinny Pedal. Rob Young. Nice. Yep, that is Rob that applied also via video that we talked about in the last video. So, awesome. Still badass rig. Spider Monkey, I think, was the name of his rig. Super cool. Oh, there's a XJ. There's stuff sticking out of the hood. That looks like Jeep Fest in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. It's just a mud hole, but like Jeep Fest in Georgia kind of has that vibe. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, it's a Comanche maybe even, and not even an XJ. That's a Comanche. Yep, I like it. That is cool. This is the kind of stuff that we need to get in order to get some wheeling buddies for sushi. Sick. All right, Robert writes. There we go, man. Jeep Invasion, New Jersey, I'm assuming. Good looking two-door, man. Clean as hell. Super clean. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Thank you. Thanks for your application, Robert. Love you, Jeep. All right, we're going to do 3 more. Let me see how far we made it this time. Jesus. We still got so many to go. Okay, we got 3 more. Let's do 3 more. Or 5. I'll give you 5 more. We'll do 5 more, and then we'll switch over, and I'm going to watch. We're still have to watch 3 YouTube applications, video applications. So we're going to watch 5 more. Oh, Roger, what's up? Like, we've met at KOH. We've met around John Grounds a whole bunch. Super good people, man. Him and his girlfriend or his wife, great people. Spot on Excel off-road helmet. Always good to see. Yeah, hell of a YJ, man. Very, very cool. Good photo, too. Super good picture. Oh, man, I love a good YJ. Very, very cool rig. Yeah, I met you guys out in KOH. Oh, I'm blocking view. There we go. I met these guys out at KOH and at other events before. Super cool. Great. Thanks for your application, guys. Then, Ryan Cranfield. Wait, is that Rubber Ducky? Am I wrong? This looks like Rubber Ducky on Instagram. I'm terrible with names, but that very much looks like Rubber Ducky TJ on Instagram. All the yellow and whatnot. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Ryan Cranfield. I may mix you up. Super cool TJ, though. Super cool TJ. Thank you. Then, Ryan Landry. So that makes... Wait, how many did we say? That's 5. That's 4. That's 3. Sick. Toyota. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is what I'm talking about. I want to see more of this kind of stuff, man. Ooh, and the Scout in the background. I've watched some really sick videos of this thing in the past, too. So, okay, so this is Pacific Northwest, I'm pretty sure. Phenomenal rig. Really good looking vehicle. I like it a lot. Cool rig. Flexed out. Exo cage. 40s. Full hydro. Pink rock lights. Looks like a party to me. I don't know. Also in Oregon on Crushers. That's that same trail that we talked about earlier. Sick. Man, that's different, man. That's a good looking buggy. What do you guys think? Huh. I like it. I don't know why. I like the chassis. It looks good. Looks like a good, comfortable trail riding chassis. Is this the same? Yeah, that's the same. Ryan Smith. All right, with skins, without skins. I like it with skins better. 6. And hollow. Cool. Thank you, Ryan. Then Scott Woodell. And a TJ. Hey, simple but functional. Good looking TJ. Very cool, man. Thanks for your application as well. Scott. Beautiful photo. Man, is that an Alaska license plate? What's the yellow light? Isn't that Alaska? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Cool. Oh, whew, Scotty Fox. Man, I've seen a video on this, like a kid driving it, like a 5-year-old kid, or I don't know how old he was, but a kid driving this thing down just around the backyard or something. What a cool vehicle, man. How freaking rad is that? Full hydro under this thing, like, man. Virginia Twin Stick says. The last one was from Virginia, the yellow license plate. Gotcha. Sick. This thing is cool, man. This is linked in the rears on coilovers. Got full hydro. Man, is that cool. Good old Eagle. Man, I like it. What do you guys think about this Eagle? Yeah, something like that on an event in general. I don't know. I wouldn't take this on a hell and back per se, but I have plenty of other ideas where I would love to see something like this. So cool. So cool. Oh man, he does. I mean, I don't know if he made it up that, but it's good photo. Badlands Off-Road Park. Yep. Sick. And then we got Sean Cross. All right, here we're gonna end with Sean Cross here today. Man, Sean and I have been friends and following each other for years, man. Like back way before my YouTube stuff, when I still did the unlimited off-road shows. Sean's was always there, always supporting, always bringing some sick vehicles out. Super cool to see him. This thing is so rad, so rad. Like he has like big, like 50-inch military tires in the back, and he wields this thing. He's a maniac, and he builds always these super crazy vehicles. So cool, so cool. Guys, follow Sean Cross, and like he's part of the Death Wish crew, I think, as well. And like on Amazon Prime, you can watch the show, and on YouTube, on Busted Knuckles channel, I think, to get super cool. So yeah, Sean Cross, man, I'm your fan. I love everything you build. Like again, nothing that I would consider for a Hallenbeck necessarily, even though you got the parts and whatnot. I just don't know if this thing overall. I don't want to destroy your rig, man, and like this could be the end of it. And it's just like, I don't know, who knows? We'll throw it in the pot for everything, but definitely for some, like we're definitely gonna do something, man. We need to wheel together. There's no way around it. I need to wheel with this. This is super, super cool. Thank you for your application, Sean. All right, that's it for today. That is it for this part. Hold on, don't go anywhere. That's the part. That's the picture part for today. I am going to mark this again, red, and take the red from the last one off. Look, that's all we want. Yep, that's from last time. We're going to remove that one. So we made it pretty close to the end, but we still have more applications that aren't even in this folder yet. So there's way, way more, and we can fill many more live streams doing this kind of stuff. So no worries if your rig hasn't been shown yet. Your time will come. Don't worry about it. So we stopped at Sean Cross. That's where we'll pick up next time. So good. Let's get back on here really quick. Cool, guys. So yeah, one more reminder. Anybody that donates in the super chat during the live stream, you're automatically entered to win a Flex Rocks and Rollovers trail set, color of your choice, a Flex Rocks and Rollovers t-shirt in the size of your choice, and a soft jacket from Factor 55. All those things are part of today's giveaway, and we're going to announce the winner at the end of this live stream. So now, again, I told some of you guys before, whoever was tuned in right at the beginning of this live stream, Yanni unfortunately didn't prepare the videos for me to watch, which is not a big deal at all. Maybe he has, and I just couldn't find it. Anyway, so we're just going to go on YouTube all together, and we're going to watch 3 different applications. And I'm just going to pick random ones, the ones that we haven't, like 3 random ones we haven't watched last time. Obviously, we don't want to repeat that. And then after each one, you guys are going to help me by voting for them. A simple yes or no, and it's all anonymous. Your name will not be mentioned anywhere. So after us watching a video together, I'm going to create a quick poll that shows up in the super chat here that we all communicate in, and then you guys can vote for that person. And that gives us just a good idea of, you know, is it worth it? Do you like him? Do you not like him? So that's all we need to know in that case. Again, the final vote will be your voice from the super chat, your voice from the comments underneath the videos, and then my voice, Andrew Bailey's voice, and Yanni's voice, and then we'll most likely also, like, once we have like a top 3 or something, we're gonna throw it into the group chat with all Hallenbeck participants for this year and let them vote on it as well. So everybody's got a voice that has something to say in this, and which is you guys, the people that organize it, and the people that are participating. 97 Shitbox TJ, thanks for your donation, my friend. Cool. All right, so let me type this in really quick. I need to keep one window open and one window. Oh yeah, I've never done it this way, so bear with me for just a second. Now we type in, and you guys can do the same thing. If you guys want to watch some of the other applications on YouTube, on some of the other video applications, you can type into the search bar hashtag FRRWildcard, all in one word with a hashtag in front of it, and then everything shows up that has been posted using that hashtag. Wildcard Boom. Here we are. Okay. We're going to pick. I'm going to pick us 3 different ones. Give me 1 second, okay? So, we're going to pick these guys. Oh. Let me open all 3 tabs really quick, and then we're going to get going here and get started on this. We're going to pick this. I've been seeing a couple of names pop up over and over and over again from things that we haven't watched yet. I'm trying to look out also for those to reward all those people that have been commenting for those people. Let's see. We've done this one. We've done this one. Man, there's every time I refresh this, there's more and more and more and more people. This is freaking crazy. You guys are insane in the best possible way. It is so cool to see how many people may put in the effort and and create this wildcard. So boom, I'm gonna create this one. Boom. And then the third one. Let's see which one are we gonna use for our third video. Again, we can't, but there's no way we can watch all of them. But again, every single time we're gonna pick just a few to watch. Man, there's so many I can watch. I shouldn't have done this. Yanni needs to do this. I shouldn't be doing this. I want to watch all of them, and I don't want to like use this, watch this guy over this guy, or okay. Let's do. Let's do one that's okay. Here we go. I'm also, please don't take this the wrong way, just because we want, like, I'm gonna pick people now that I don't know personally, because no, hard to say. I've already got 2. Now I'm just trying to figure out who I should pick for the third. Who should be the third one that we're watching? Something like here. That's perfect. And it's relatively short too. That's good. So perfect. All right. So we got 3 of them picked out and lined up right here. We're going to start. 1, 2. Going to start right here. All right, guys, you ready? Let's rock and roll with this and start. Wait, I have to reorganize my screen again. Sorry. In order to be able to do the poll, please, I hope I don't forget. The voting is very important to us at the end, so we have to be able to vote on this at the end of the day. Okay, there we go. So, all right, you guys ready? We're going to flip the screen and start with the first video for today for the FRRWildcard applications. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's switch the screens and let's jump right into it. Boom, we got I Ammo Dog Dare You, FRRWildcard. Ammo Dog Off-Road has submitted his application. So let's watch it together, see what he's got. And I've been seeing his name in so many comments and so many people have been rooting for him. So I'm super curious what he's got to say. All right, bam.
Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Ammo Dog here with you. So this is going to be part 2 to the Flex Rocks and Rollover Wildcard application.
Oh, part 2.
This is where I introduce myself, give you a walk around of my rig, and also just kind of say why I think I should be selected to be the wild card. So my name is Lee Gettings, otherwise known as Ammo Dog. I am 52 years old. I live in a small desert town called Trona, California, out in Searles Valley. We're about 70 miles from Death Valley.
Nice.
So everything that I will is Johnson Valley, King of the Hammers type willing. You know, why do I think that I should be selected? Honestly, because I love willing. I love willing with new people. I love willing in new places. I like to tell people anywhere, anytime, anyone. That's how I do, you know, that's how I like to roll.
Well, we share a common passion, my friend. That's all you need to say. Yeah, like you know, we don't have to come up with these crazy exotic reasons why you need to be picked. Like passion for what we're doing is what matters most.
So I've been off-roading for about 2 years now. I was living over in Arizona.
2 years is relatively fresh in the game.
Working at Luke Air Force Base.
Okay.
As a silly villain. And I bought an XJ. And it was on 35s, had a little 3.5-inch lift, had some lockers, ARB, Aussie locker in the rear. And I loved willing and stuff, you know, nothing real hardcore. And then I was told about an event called Trail Hero. Mm-hmm. I went out to Trail Hero in 2021, absolutely fell in love with it. However, I saw big bad Jeeps and buggies out there, and that's when I learned what tons and 40s stood for. And
that's where the addiction started.
It's true. You have more fun on tons. So I left there and I was like, I need a buggy, man. I want a buggy. I ended up finding the buggy that I have now. I bought it on January 1st, 2022, up at Wagon Wheel, California. Drove it across the desert to my house. 30 days later or so, ended up at King of the Hammers with it for the first time, and I've been willing it ever since. I love it. There's really, seriously nothing that I will not put tires on. So when you say, hey, why should, you know, Ammo Dog, why should we select you to be the wild card? Because I will bring a party. I will have fun doing it, and I will bring some entertainment. I'll probably end up on my lid. I will honestly say that. Again, there's nothing that I won't put tires on. I'll try anything once. And I'm not afraid to wear a pink helmet. So let me take you outside. I'm here in Mesquite, Nevada. I'm doing this in my hotel room where the air conditioner is blowing. But let me take you outside and show you Ammo Dog and get this video posted. Alrighty, so if I'm selected for the FRRWildcard, this is how I'll roll in.
Oh, I see a Red Gear sticker on the fender. That's always a good sign.
So here.
Oh man, that is a cool looking rig. That is a cool looking rig, man. Love the CJ front dip, full buggy, 43s, tons, coilovers. Crazy shock angle you got going on. But really, really cool rig. Love the color too.
Here's Ammo Dog.
Gonna blend in real well with the environment that we're gonna tackle here in Utah.
She identifies as a 79 CJ5.
All right.
Let me give you a little walk around for her. So I bought this buggy.
Upgrading from an XJ on 35s to that is a big jump, my friend. But I dig it, man. I love all the Red Gear stickers on it.
On January 1st, 2022, 30 days later, took it out to King of the Hammers for my very first Hammers experience, and had a blast. Spent every night taking people for rides up Chocolate Thunder, and then did it again this year. She's known as the Chocolate Thunder Uber. But anyways, yeah, I bought her. I've done a lot kind of to her in the front end compared to what she was when I bought her. But what she is a 2015, a tube chassis buggy. She's got an 03 Silverado drivetrain, so it's a 5.3 LS with a 4L65 tranny and an MP205 big bearing transfer case. I don't have it twin sticked yet, however I do have the JB Fabrication twin stick kit that will be going in her here soon. She's got a Dana 60 kingpin in the front, full hydro, PSC hydro. I'm running 586 gears. I recently spooled her in the front. I've got Yukon super joints, chromoly 35 spline inners and outers. What else here? We got Fox coilovers in the front. She's rolling on 17-inch Pro Comp bead locks with 43-inch DOT swampers.
DOT tires, okay.
4-link
Not
front
stickies,
and rear.
okay.
Got JE Real drive lines on her. Got the King coil bypasses in the back with the Fox shocks.
I have never seen a setup like that where you have a coilover with a regular shock in the back. That is something that is new to me. That is very new to me. Interesting. Like you're using your shock like a bypass? Is that what's happening? Okay. I think maybe I'm not doubting that this doesn't work. I just haven't seen it yet. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this setup. It's interesting. I've never seen that.
Got some trailing arms in the back that, yeah, she likes to hang up on things, but I make it work. So the guy that built this buggy, you know, I believe he built it more for desert racing and so forth. He liked to go fast through the desert. But I make it work for rock crawling. And in the rear, sitting on a Dana 70 HD dually. I'm sitting at 123-inch wheelbase.
That is a long boat, but it's a good wheel. 120 is rock bouncer wheelbase. 123 is just, you know, got 3 extra inches.
And 96 inches outer to outer in the front. 89 outer to outer in the rear. And yeah, she goes. I'm sure you've seen her on my YouTube channel. It's a very small channel, amateur channel. And when I need to winch out the Peck brothers, you know, why not? Badland Apex 12,000 with USA rope and recovery, soft shackles, and 1/2-inch winch line. So that's Ammo Dog. If I'm chosen, she will definitely give you a show. Ammo Dog, out. Hey, so there you go, Marvin. What do you say? I Ammo Dog dare you to select me for the wild card.
There you go, and some action shots here. Ammo Dog in action. Nice.
Hey, driver!
Nice. Crack action here. The good crack, not the bad crack. That's the good crack. Some sand all over. I love the outro, man. Thank you. That's amazing. Ammo Dog, thanks for your application. You're getting a fat thumbs up from me. Super cool. Let me switch the stream around really quick, and I'm going to be preparing really quick the poll I need you guys to participate in. Okay, let me figure out how to do this really quick. How do I create a poll? I had it here earlier, so... let me refresh this window. Super cool. Boom. Okay, here we go. Now, chat. Eine Frage. Everything. Why is my YouTube in German? Why? I have not. Now my computer isn't in German. My Google isn't in German. Nothing is in German. Yet my YouTube is all in German. So we. Eine Fragerunde starten. That's exactly what we're doing now. Ammo Dog. I'm going to call it CJ Buggy. Okay. Is that all? How do I now type yet? Oh, did this work? Let's see if this works. I don't know if this worked. I don't know if I can... Are there even options? Like yes or no options? How does this work? No. I was hoping I figured it out. Yanni, I need you. Is that all? How... It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like it has a yes or no answer, right? Am I crazy? The Q&A, dismiss Q&A. Let me take this Q&A off and redo it really quick. Bam. Gone. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. Bam. Ah, here we go. All right, Ammo Dog. All right, I found it. Sorry, guys. Next time will be smoother. Ammo Dog. I typed in the wrong one. CJ. Yes. No. And now you guys can vote for him. Boom. All right, this should go, and in just a second you should see a voting in the super chat. Please vote, 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 vote. Yes, Ammo Dog needs to be part of this year's 24 Hell and Back and win the wild card. Or you say, nope, I think there's somebody better. Either one is fine. You're completely anonymous with your voting. And again, this doesn't decide. This is not the final call. This is just something that gives us an idea of what do you think. So 42 votes, 45 votes, bam, bam, bam. You guys are giving hell. That's awesome. Great to see. So yet again, thank you, Ammo Dog. I see a bunch of people have even commented on your video, and people have been watching it and seeing it. Great. So thank you for your application. And here in a second, we will know what you guys, the community, say about Ammo Dog. So what do we have? We're going to wait, obviously, for the results up until the voting is over. And then we move on to the next one. And I'm going to be making me a note on this little piece of paper. Ammo Dog. So, and then after that, we got this person. And then we have this person. Okay. Alrighty, so here in just a second we should have the final result. Let's see what you guys have to say. What up, Marv? Backwoods Lifestyle. What's up? I don't see anything. Yep, you should see it now. What's the chances you play my submission? I'm at work. I don't know. Locked in. I don't know what your YouTube username is. We may use it. We may not. I don't know, my friend. Okay, so see, we should have a good result here in just a second. It's showing it on the super chat on one. I have the YouTube chat on one side and then the program that's doing my live stream on the other side. And on one, it's already showing a result. On the other one, it's not. Pretty sure here in a second we got a result and we can let go of this. And we bum. Bleep and Jeep declined. Yes, it does. Bleep and Jeep. Who declined the call out? There we go. Bam. People can go and answer that. So I think we got a final vote here. If this changes in anything, I'm going to correct my answer here in a little bit. But for right now, I see 58% say yes. Ammo Dog needs to win the wild card. That is good. 57 now. It's going down. Okay, so we aren't at the end yet. 57%. Is that the final one now, finally? Huh? Is this still going on? I'm sorry. Usually Yanni did this poll, and it was a little bit easier. We're going to lock in it at this. So now we're down to 56. So I have to correct my answer. 56%. That's what we're going to lock in. 56% say yes, Ammo Dog needs to be the winner of this year's FRR Wildcard for 24 Hell and Back. Okay? Boom. Let's switch this thing around and go straight into the next reaction. Everybody's hating on him since his Jeep is bought. That's not what the sport is about. I've had rigs both ways. I 100% agree, Nick. It doesn't matter if you build or bought. in this case, because you never know. He may have, like, he built his previous rigs. He has enough mechanical experience, but a lot of times it's just a budget thing. People go and buy a used rig and then put work into it to make it their own. That is totally normal. There's nothing wrong with this. I know many people that are phenomenal fabricators and mechanics that just out of a budget reason ended up buying something used and then make it their own over time. There's nothing wrong with it in my eyes. So that doesn't count for me, at least. Big Wheel Fab, thanks for the donation, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so again, 56% say Ammo Dog needs to join us. Now, on to the next application. Erica Courtney, FRRWildcard. Let's see. Are you guys ready to rock and roll on this? Let's go. Erica, that is so cool. Okay. Can you guys hear? I don't know how good the audio is. It doesn't, that's like she's far away, doesn't have a mic. Fine, totally fine. It's just, I don't know how great you can hear her. Erica likes to party. Sweet.
Hey guys, what's up? My name's Erica. I'm from Chandler, Arizona. I've been wheeling for a few years now. Let me show you my...
She's rocking that Fab and 801's t-shirt. I like that already. Love the samurai. What a cool chick so far. I'm a fan. I think we've met before somewhere. We've met in San Hollow, I think. Briefly.
Feet ride. This is what I hit the trails in.
I had no idea you had your own rig and something on this caliper. Wow.
1988 Suzuki Samurai. This thing is powered by a
Samurai.
1.6 liter 8 valve. We're on a 3-speed auto with the divorced Sammy T-case. Check out these axles. We've got some Trail Gear Rock Assault axles with some 6-shooter knuckles. This thing's
Trail Gear axles, 6-shooter knuckles. I'm just, because her audio is so low, at least on my end, I'm just making sure you guys get some of the corner points here.
linked, and it's rolling on 40-inch truck.
She Crawled says, love her, she wheels hard. Well, if Lear says so, then... Cool. Cool. Audio back up. Look how long this thing is for a samurai.
Thanks for sticking around. This is my official entry into the 24-hour Hell and Back Wildcard. In Arizona, we will hell every time we hit the trails. So let's do this. Are you ready to go to hell?
So cool. Erica, I love it already. What a cool chick. Super cool. Cool samurai, cool chick, wheels hard, knows her stuff. I'm a fan already, guys. I'm a fan already. This is great. Thank you, Erica. Big thumbs up. If I can get 2 thumbs up, I would. That's what I want to see. Again, you don't need crazy video editing, whatever. Even the audio will make it work, guys. But something like this is just awesome. Thank you, Erica, for your application. Really appreciate it. Check her out. Her Instagram is on the hood here too. If you guys want to check her out on Instagram, Erica JC53, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, thumbs up for Erica. Let me create, see if I can make a... Okay, let's do this again for Erica. You guys really appreciate it to vote for her. Give me 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. So we got Erica Samurai Buggy. Yes. No. And boom. On my end, the poll is live. You should see it in just a second. Let's see your votes. Let's see your votes. Give it up for Erica, guys. Come on. Let's see. 38 votes. 40. Come on. Give me 40 votes. I need to see some more. 43. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, guys. So 69. Now we're going. Okay. Everybody give it up for Erica. See, and yeah, give your vote. Do you want to see Erica at this year's 24 Hell and Back? Yes, or do you think there's somebody better? Boom. All right, I'm already gonna preload the next one. All right, guys, let's see what we got. 100% for Erica. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen here, by the way. This is not supposed to start yet. Nope. We switch the screen up until the voting is done. So we're going to give it here about like 2 more minutes, and then we're going to close out the voting. So, guys, everybody that has a vote for Erica, please make sure you vote for her. It helps us out a lot. It helps her out a lot. And, yeah, be respectful for that. She took the time and made the effort to record a video that deserves so much respect already. I love it. Call out Shannon Campbell. Now, that'd be sick. I don't even know if a person like Shannon Campbell even still has a trail rig. For him, every time he turns a key, it's like $100,000 down the drain because of all the machinery, everything that goes around it. At least how I imagine it. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day. Everyone cared about the last guy. I don't understand that comment. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So, guys, here. Vote for Erica, please, as much as you can. Okay, let's see what we have, what we got. And again, guys, if you have questions regarding the FRR wildcard, regarding Hell and Back, or anything, right, you can also shoot that into the comments at any time. So we're going to give her 1 more minute, and then we're going to close out the voting here. Did she buy it or build it, though? I don't know, honestly, and it really doesn't matter that much. She wields it hard. She knew her parts. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, let's give, like, she'll be all right. Do I, like, of course, I have mad respect for people that build their own rigs and then bring them to Hell and Back and know every bolt about it. But again, she may have bought it used and then made it her own over time. There's nothing wrong with that, and she still knows every bolt about it. She may build 5 other rigs before this one, and then the rig she always wanted came up for sale, and then she pulled the trigger and bought it. You know, does that make her less of a wheeler now just because she bought this one? But, you know, it really doesn't. And you don't know her, you don't know her past, so let's keep that out of it. All right, let me close the poll really quick, and then we can move on. Close out. Boom. So, 4. Wait, we got 66%. That's great. 66% want to see Erica at this year's 24 Hell and Back. That's phenomenal. Congrats, Erica. That's great. All right, we'll switch the screen, and now we come to the last video application of tonight. Again, if we haven't picked you yet, promise yours will be chosen at some point. We will have these live streams every week now up until Hell and Back, and as long as you guys are submitting video applications, your application might be chosen. And I didn't even look when the applications were uploaded that we watched today, okay? So it has nothing to do with the date of when you upload. You could have been the first guy that uploads it, and we yet don't watch your application up until next week. It has nothing to do with it. So please don't be offended if we haven't watched yours yet. I'm sure at some point we will. And if not, it has nothing to do with you. Then it's just too much, and we just can't get them all done in time. Cool. All right, let's get into the last one for tonight. Boom. Here we go. Help us go on 24 Hell and Back. Hashtag FRRWildcard. This is what matters right here, guys, so I can find it. Oh, it's already got almost 4,000 views. That's pretty cool. It's got, okay, Owen Barlow got some sort of YouTube channel going on, pushing the 9,000. let's rock and roll. Let's go straight into it. Sick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, guys, I don't know if you remember it, but when we were looking through the pictures, there was a buggy. Was like, I'm pretty sure he submitted a video. I just recognized it from the thumbnail, and I'm pretty sure that's the rig. Good looking buggy, man. Really good looking chassis. Really good looking chassis. Boom.
Hey guys, my name's Jade Noyes. I'm from Salina, Utah.
Utah?
I'm 28 years old. I've been willing for probably since I was 16. Just beating the crap out of my Toyota pickups and decided to step.
Alright, so I got started in Toyota pickups and then eventually moved on to a buggy.
Up and build something that was a little more capable. And this is what we come up with. So I've been watching you guys' 24-hour Helmback videos since you guys first aired them, and I've always wanted to go, and when I found out this one was in Utah this year, I decided I'd jump on it and see if we can get accepted.
Sick rig. I have to say, it's a really good looking chassis. And it's a 4-seater, which I usually don't like 4-seaters a whole lot, but that looks really good.
This is my 05 up Super Duty 60 front end.
60
it's
front.
got a full hydro setup from PSC, ball joint eliminators on both sides. We got the 1550 shafts. It's got a Smitty built 10,000 pound recovery winch on the front.
Okay.
We got a aluminum lower links with 1 1/4 heims, 7/8 heims on the uppers. Custom truss, front and rear.
Cool.
Cover. It's got a
Pinion guard, man, the greatest thing about a 14 bolt, always.
We got 1410 U joints all the way around.
1410 U joints, good.
Got the PSC reservoir.
Mounted pretty low for the reservoir. If it works, it works. Just sitting pretty low.
Got some Amazon special LED light pods and light bar in the center. Got a Junkyard 5.3 LS. I did the harness myself. We cut it down.
Harness yourself, man. That's something. That's nothing I would even touch. I get anxiety if I see wires like that, man. That's nothing for me.
One of my buddies tuned ECM. Got 17-inch steel bead locks with the 42-inch Maxxis stickies.
Nice.
Running a Turbo 400 HD case with the Northwest Fab Eco Box. And
I see Roachworks comment right now. You Utah people don't need to paint anything, bro. I feel you so hard on this because like the stuff we just did to Sushi or Toyota, man, it's not even a day old and I can see it starting to rust already.
NP 205 transfer case. We got a custom carrier bearing, 1410 U joints.
Nice. So it sounds like he built everything himself, man. That's really, really cool. Love the simple dash.
Side we got the shifters for the twin stick mod on the 205 and the doubler.
Yep.
Get your basic gauges. Got a battery disconnect.
Good.
The aux beam switch panel and a Boss Audio Systems controller. You got 2 cup holders.
Good.
And the front passengers have their own seat warmers. Got Corbola bucket seats, front and rear.
Good. Fire extinguishers.
The back is a 36.
What kind of
storage rack for your cooler and your tools
really
on
nice.
the trail.
It's a good looking storage rack, I have to say.
Fox 2.5 remote reservoir, 16-inch travel shocks on all 4 corners. custom 8.5 gallon fuel cell.
8.5 gallon fuel cell. It's even less than what I'm running. That ain't that for, especially for Utah. You guys are out on trails all day. That ain't much. 8.5 gallon will probably most likely not get you through hell and back. Even if you bring another additional jerry can with you, you're gonna be struggling with that. If it depends with 5.3, yeah, that'll be, yeah, who knows. Cool fuel cell though, custom build and utilizing.
And we got a yellow top Optima battery.
And it fits in the garage. There's some build photos, cool. All built by himself in his little garage, man. I respect that, man. That is so cool. Wow. And a really good looking chassis. I didn't think that was something that was homebrewed. It looked like from some builder. Very nice. Good looking rig, man. Good job. Cool. Everything looks great, man. Even that, just those panels by himself, making that is a pain. Cool. Seems like the brother is involved somehow too. Man, that is cool. It's a good shot. Cool. I think the rest is just thanks for watching. Please consider bringing us onto the 24 Hallenbach challenge. My blazer isn't ready for the trip, but this buggy is. Hats and stickers for sale at barlow.com. Like and subscribe. There you go. Thank you, my friend. Thanks, Barlow. Owen Barlow, my friends. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Almost 500 likes already, dude. You're killing it. This is good. Stick to it. All right, let me go into this and start another poll. So we got Owen Barlow with his 4-seater buggy. Yes or no? All right, guys, get ready to vote for Owen and let me know what you guys think about his buggy and himself as a person. Here we go. Boom. And I am going to switch back to this. And as you guys know, please vote for Owen. Vote as much as you can. We're going to give it 3 minutes again until we call it off. And then we have our final result for Owen and see if you guys think he should be considered for the wild card for this year's Hallenbach. And you know what? In the meantime, I'm going to go and grab the prices for today's giveaway. 1 second. All right. Okay, dokay. So here's what we got. Everybody that donated in the super chat today, more than a penny, between the start of this live stream all the way up until I am done putting in all names from everybody that has donated, is entered to win automatically. And what you can win is this shirt in the size of your choice, whatever you need. And then we got a trail sack, Flex Rocks and Rollovers trail sack for you, as well as a Factor 55 soft shackle. All of this goes to one lucky winner that has donated any kind of dollar amount in the super chat here tonight. Let's see. I'm reading your comments right now. Sorry, 5 contact would last me 30 minutes. Yeah. Oh, man. You guys are funny. So, vote for Owen. Give me some feedback on Owen. Everybody on here. Would the stickers have to come off Owen's buggy? Unfortunately, yes. Especially with something like Coca-Cola, they will get up on us. Like, we can't do that, unfortunately. But that ain't a big deal, man. Stickers always. If the stickers are major companies like that, or even or from brands that are competing with the sponsors of Hell and Back, the people that make it happen, that's just not fair. So we always ask them to be taken off before the event. We apply stickers from the people that support Hell and Back the day before, and then everybody is free to rip everything off that we gave them as soon as we get off the trail. So that's usually how that goes. So ideally, you bring a rig with no stickers other than your own. If you have self-promotion stickers, we never make you take those off, except if you happen to own a business that competes with any of our sponsors. All right, 3 minutes are over. Let me end this then. Boom. And then we should have an answer here in just a second. 64% say yes, Owen needs to be part of Hell and Back. 64% say yes, Owen needs to be part of Hell and Back. Awesome, guys. Thanks for voting. Thanks for participating. Thanks for spending your Thursday evening with me. And in the meantime, I am going to find our funny little Wheel of Fortune thing here. For those that have donated into the Super Chat, I'm about to figure out who of you wins the swag pack here. So we're going to do what we do every time and pick a winner through the Wheel of Fortune. Boom. And now all I need to do is write. So give me a couple minutes. I need to now write every one of your names into this Wheel of Fortune, and it's going to probably take me a little bit, but that's basically as long as you have time to donate to be part of this. And I don't know why, but you can't copy and paste, so I have to literally type in everything manually. But hey, in the meantime, while I'm typing this in, ask me questions, write things into the Super Chat. Bear with me up until we finally have a winner here. Ammo Dog Off-Road. Even Ammo Dog donated. That's nice. Thank you, Ammo Dog. Twin Stick Crawlers, my friend. Twin Stick Crawlers. Thanks, bro. Fake News. Off-Road. Roachworks. Westco Off-Road. All of you guys are part of it. So, and up until I'm at the very top, you guys can still donate. Hunters Blackwell. Hunter Blackwell, not Hunters. Sorry. Oklahoma Wheeling. And it's so good to see, like, repeating names. I remember you guys. Like, I'm terrible with names, but I'm good with, like, if I see your name written out here, then I remember, and I see that you've been part of live streams before, or you comment under our videos regularly, or even on Instagram if the username is the same. Like, I will remember and recognize that. And trust me, we read every single comment everywhere. No matter how many comments the video has, I read all of them. And I appreciate all of them. Like, the interaction is so important for us, and it's so much fun to see what you guys talk about and comment and what you pick up from the videos. So I'm excited for the videos to come. This whole Hell and Back thing, now that we know, for the most part at least, who is going to Hell and Back, other than, obviously, we don't know the wild card, and we don't know who we are replacing Bleepin' Jeep with yet. But other than that, we're making good progress with it. So we are also going back to normal content here very, very soon, up until Hell and Back hits. So we're still going to continue the live videos, obviously, and do this every Thursday up until Hell and Back, to keep you guys posted and up to date on things that are going on. But yeah, our Sundays will be normal videos again here very shortly, and the ones that we have in the pipeline are all really, really good. And I hope I can even get to wheel this weekend and make some more. I hope I can get it together and get out this weekend. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still waiting for parts, so the only rig that I could take would be the Toyota, which is the only rig that I want to take right now and want to test out all the new mods. Yeah, for all those that don't know, me and Mikey Grubb have been cooking up some cool stuff together for sushi for the Toyota. And I can't wait to show it to you guys. It'll be awesome. And if you guys have any more suggestions of people that we should consider to replace Bleep and Jeep with, let us know. Also, if the live stream is already over and you're just now watching it, write it in the comments. Travis, Quorum, Keith, Crumb, Jason, Vanover, Jake. I can't believe how many of you guys donated tonight. I really appreciate it. All this money will be put to great use. Most of it goes into, or all of it goes into our YouTube pod first, and then that's, for example, last year, since we started doing live streams, a lot of the money that we made on our live streams, or all of the money we made on our live streams up until when was it, February, went into sushi. That's a lot of that money is what we used to buy. Obviously, it wasn't all of it. We didn't make that much money on the live stream, but every time we did make, all went into sushi. That's the kind of stuff that we need those funds for. And you know, the YouTube checks aren't as big as you guys might think, at least not yet. I hope one day, but up until then, this kind of stuff really, really helps us. Sean Cross. And you have no idea what a hell and back costs. Stuff like that, like our money, the money we make, we are very blessed with the fact that companies believe in us and like what we do. So we do have a good amount of sponsors and companies that support us, which we're super, super grateful for. But you also see that our content, even just the regular wheeling videos, like everything costs so much money what we do. I don't have a channel where I can just walk over into my shop and I don't know, build a bumper of the stuff that I have laying there, and all of a sudden my video gets views and I can make my money off that. Every time I make a video, I travel hours. I load up the Jeep. I have to have fuel, food, eventually even a hotel, spare parts, things break. All of a sudden, I'm $4 or $5 grand into a freaking wheeling trip because something left the chat. That's my reality. Like my videos or our videos are on a different level when it comes to financing this whole thing and keeping this all going. It is unfortunate, or fortunately, however you want to say it, it's a different ball game than for a lot of other YouTubers that you might watch. And no disrespect, I mean, everybody does their own thing. It's like I'm honestly kind of jealous sometimes that I can't do something like that and can't just, I don't know, go build a bumper or do something like that to fill at least one, if not a whole series of videos right in front of my right next to my house in a shop. One day, if I can afford to build a shop, I would love to do that. But up until then, and honestly, there's enough off-road build videos and off-road builder YouTube channels. And my biggest strength is definitely not building. I can do it, and I am doing it, and I'm doing all the things. But like, is that what it fulfills me and gives me all the joy about wheeling? No. I like to drive. I like to wheel. I like adventures. That's my drive. My passion is behind the steering wheel. The wrenching, the building is the necessity to get me there. And that's pretty much it. And I know a lot of you guys think the exact opposite way, and for a lot of you guys, it's the building that's everything. And once you've built a rig, you would, you'd be totally down to just sell it or whatever and start over. And it's all about the building. I totally respect that, and like in some ways, I totally understand that. Just for me, the wheeling definitely overshadows that. I like wheeling more. We're about to come to an end here. Bear with me, guys. We're about to be done. So the window for you guys to donate to be a part of this is about to close. The boss 707 97 shitbox TJ, always part of the party. Plowboy, custom fab, Brendan Adachi, Coral Gardner, Nick Saya, Big Wheel Fab, D-Day, up, ooh, how do you, up, all right, guys, that's it. Man, that was a lot. That was the longest it's ever taken in order to do this. I need to find a better system because, unfortunately, I can't just copy and paste the names. They're not active. The people that have donated, the list that I see of everybody that has donated is not active. I can't copy it. I can't paste it. So I literally have to type it out, which is super annoying. Anyways. I don't love, let's see what you guys have to say to this. This is interesting to see. Sean Cross, I don't love the building. I would rather wheel every day. Man, I would have thought the opposite of you, man. With all the crazy stuff that you build, I love building and wheeling. I wish I had more time to do both. I love the shop work so much. I forgot to pull out the camera. I get that too. Going to build a tube chassis for it. My first 4x4 was a S10. Yeah, man. I mean, to each their own. Everybody has their own preference. And it's not that I don't like it. I do like wrenching. I do like building. I'm not a great builder, but I can do it. I enjoy wheeling way more than anything. Anyways, let's switch the screen. And now, here we go. This is our Wheel of Fortune. All your names are entered in here for everybody that has supported here tonight. Appreciate you guys. And whoever wins this, please reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, with a private message with your address, your shirt size, and your color trail sack you would like. We got black, tan, red, and blue. So this is just, this is not the one you're getting. You can, if you want a black one, you can, but we also got different colors. And you can pick that. We'll figure that out once you contact us, okay? So here, Wheel of Fortune. Let's go. The winner is MI Off-Road Custom. Boom. I've seen you. Are you still in the chat? If you're still in chat, say something really quick that I can see it. And if not, I hope you guys know who this is so you can contact him. Maybe somebody knows it. And yeah, congratulations, my friend. Just hit me up on Facebook, on Instagram, anywhere, on a personal message. I need your shipping address, I need your shirt size, and what color trail sack you would like. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. That's all I got. Same deal again next Thursday at 8 p.m. We're going to do this again. Maybe I have somebody until then that replaces the bleeping Jeep. Who knows? Maybe. I hope so. So that's definitely something we talk about next time, is if I have a replacement yet or not. We're going to watch more wildcard video applications. Maybe we can watch more than 3 next time and focus a little bit more on that as well. And we're going to watch and look through more of the picture applications as well. And what else do I have for next week's wildcard? Next week's live stream. We'll see. That's it. Definitely, we're watching wildcard applications in video form and in picture form, and we're talking about who is eventually going to replace Matt and Colt from Leap and Jeep. So, again, congratulations to MI Off-Road Customs. I am screenshotting this right now to make sure that we don't forget this. And if you are, I don't think you have, yeah, right. Thanks, Lex. Bam, you're in the chat still. Awesome. So, hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and send me your t-shirt size, your preferred color trash bag, and your shipping address. And then we'll get this stuff out to you. And everybody else, from the ones that, the winner from last week, your stuff is sitting here. I just couldn't get to it, man. I will be going to a post office tomorrow, and everything, existing orders, including everything that people want, everything goes out tomorrow. All right, guys. Let me go back here. Big. Boom. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. We had a record live stream today. We had the most viewers that we've ever had by far, which I appreciate so much. That makes everything so worth it, and it's such a great feeling that you guys actually care about what we do here. So thank you guys. Thanks for spending your Thursday evening with us. Congrats to the winner of the swag pack. And I see you guys next Thursday. And then Sunday morning, we'll have a really cool video ready for you guys. So thank you guys for watching and have a great night. Bye-bye.